What's up? What's going on? What's good, Youwy gang? I hope everyone's doing well. So we're doing a run. Another Elden Ring run. This will be like my third one of all time. What am I doing? Maybe the Prophet? Maybe the Prophet. Elden Ring, yes, we're playing Elden Ring for the first time today. Wick, Sung, Tekka, Mies, Smith, Tapwater, Kara, John, Fly Guy, Rumi, Rotting, Kraken, Jordan, Supercat, Dylan, Vidya, Titanium, Shanaz, what's good? Flight, what's happening? Sweaty, what's good? Had to join before seeing beautiful Youwy before sleep. Nice, cool. Okay. I understand every single time that I click a character with my mouse, it always defaults to the green guy. The green guy is not going to be the one that's going to do this faith-based run. We're going to go with this dude. No, we're going to go with this. Actually, no, we're going to go with this guy. How about them packers? We don't talk about that shit. What's the name for the character? Do a Jori roleplay. Call him Spiky Thruster. Sure. How do I type again? Spiky Thruster. I'm tired. I'm sick of everything. I have my Kim K juices right here. It's gonna be a run. Characters look like Muppets? Maybe. Already complaining? I'm not gonna complain. It's a great spear? Yeah, it's a great spear.
Tell a story.
I was gonna do a Mesmer's Soldier Spear heavy attack run. But we're gonna do this instead. I feel like there's more to learn about this skill, more so than the Mesmer's Soldier Spear. Do you think Spear of the Impaler is S? No. I do think it'll be easier since it's a stats proc projectile. What do you mean by stats proc? Do the projectiles do bleed? They do, but it's like very, very small amounts of bleed. Tiny amounts of bleed. Anyway, cheat engine. Barbed staff spear. Give me that shit. Weapon shoot toenails? Yeah, basically. Basically. Slow animation cast? Not really. The weapon just does shit damage. Like, and it feels like half the projectiles don't even hit. Like, it shoots out a bunch of these projectiles. But, like, they all miss. 18 dexterity. Why is it 18 dexterity? I think it scales better off dexterity, is probably why. F tier, this thing, nah. Like, it's still a great spear that gets bleed, and I think it actually gets the, yeah, I guess the heavy attack. Horizontal swipe.
What's going on, Youwy?
I'm not sure if that gets piercing too. It says it does standard damage. I'm not sure if, like, that horizontal swipe does piercing or damage or standard damage. I don't really know. The ash does cause bleed, but it's like the smallest amount of bleed to where it's not really that noticeable. But it's a great spear that gets bleed in an okay moveset and like okay scalings. That's for like half the projectiles are fake. Yeah. It's like it shoots out like 3 projectiles per attack and like you can only hit with like one of them. So it feels like you're just missing out, like, on, like, almost 50% more damage. It's really weird. Like, you shoot... If you just tap the button, it shoots out 3 projectiles, and only, like, one of them hit. Only one hits. It's really weird. It actually has, like, a little explosion AoE, so if you hit it on the ground, it can explode again. And that's probably when you hit with the second one. It's the Poor Priest Silurius tree. I mean, Silurius tree is more of a strength-based weapon, whereas this is like primarily faith-based. And Silurius is like actually good, I guess. And it's very different, I guess. I don't know. Same moveset and still holy, I guess. I think it's the only similarities. What's the heavy attack? It's the horizontal swipe, just like the Silurius tree and the Vike spear and the Serpent Hunter. Things like that. Are you getting the PS5 Pro?
They serve it you. I can play turning route
No.
80. You need to the foot. Then it's
Def B tier? Yeah, probably a B tier.
It will summon torrent to treat him with
You need a cheat engine, so no. I mean, I still play my PlayStation. I just don't play it often, and like, I don't think the PS5 Pro is that much of an upgrade to warrant the price tag. And even if it was like a considerable upgrade, even if it was like half the price, I still wouldn't even fucking bother with it. Because like, it's still not even that much of an upgrade compared to the PlayStation. And even if it is a big upgrade, the applications still have to support that as well. They still have to actually have an upgrade, an update to support the newest hardware. It's like it was able to run like fucking 4K 120 FPS, the application still has to update it to be so. And some games are just not going to be able to run it anywhere. So like... yeah, have you beat the game only kick? I did Dry Leaf Whirlwind. Does that count? That's a kicking attack. If you get a PS5 Pro, can I have your PS5? I want to play Bloodborne. You can just get a PS4 to play Bloodborne. If you're that desperate, you can just pick one up, buy one second hand, play the game, and then sell the PS4 again. At the very worst, you're probably gonna lose like 20 bucks. Is this a Somberstone weapon? Yes. Right, let's go on Temujin. How things, man? Dad, what's up? Anyone know what the poise damages of the Great Katana normal attacks? Like the light attacks and stuff? I think it does like just as much as like curved greatsword. So it's like about like 12 stance damage for every single attack. And I think the charged heavies is about 36 stance damage. I would say that you fell off, but you're anchored into that throne, my king.
Youwy, gang.
Thank you, Rumi. Todd, what's up? Okay. What's good, Goonch? Can Scatter Blessing be lowered with cheat engine? Lowered with cheat engine? Oh. I don't know. There might be a setting there. They might have actually added in a setting to lower your Scatter Tree Blessing. That's a good question. I haven't seen anything like that. I'm not sure. There's probably like there has to be at least a mod. I'm not sure if cheat engine will do that. I do think you'll start losing a lot of viewers if you stopped talking during streams. If I stopped talking during the streams, do you think I'd lose a lot of viewers? Yes. Yes. If I just straight up stopped talking, I feel like I'd lose maybe 90% of my viewership. Probably even more than that. Please tell me you'll kill Jori with this weapon. No. What's up, Zainab? Only face cam, no mic? Has anybody like done that? Is that a thing? They just had the face cam on and like they're just like raging in the background. You just don't hear anything. The whole point of the Youwy stream is so people can ask the same 15 questions every... Yeah. Anyway, chat, get your, like, questions out of the way. Hurry up. What Aussie is most likely to become Elden Lord if they dropped in randomly? Steve Irwin. You know it's bedtime when Youwy goes live? When is my bedtime? I don't know. I'd like drop my videos typically like about midnight, then I kind of try and sleep about an hour afterwards. Doing a no scatter upgrade? Not for this run, but eventually. Impaler Spear has the same qualities as the Wing of Astel. It has a unique R2 where it's FP free, unique Ash, and a nice power stance. See, but the difference is that the Wing of Astel heavy attack is actually good. It's quick, doesn't cost much stamina, does high damage, and best of all yet, does high stance damage. Wing of Astel charged heavy attack at close range does like 42 or 43 stance damage. The Spear of the Impaler heavy attack, fully charged, 8 stance damage. And it's dog shit damage, and it consumes all your stamina. Also, the skill for the Wing of Astel does ridiculous stance damage and is really quick and cheap. Spear of the Impaler does good damage, doesn't do good stance damage with its skill. But it like lunges in pretty far, so it's nice. Do you want From to make Elden Ring 2? No. I'm doing a no scatter upgrades? Oh, you're doing one. Okay, cool. Good luck. Get on with a Michaelis stream. Deadass just beats Consort Radahn first try. Nice, good job. How do you even calculate stance damage on weapons? Been thinking about that for a long time. Cheat engine. Big go away. Cheat engine. I go like lock onto an enemy, and it tells me their poise value, and then I hit them, and then the poise will go down. Then you just do subtraction. There is like spreadsheets out there nowadays. You can just go look at spreadsheets to go like calculate stance damage. A lot of it's out there, but sometimes when I'm like looking at certain Ashes of War, I can just like open up cheat engine here. Shit like that. What's my favorite weapon? Marika's hammer. Have you seen this Throne and Liberator game? No. What's the ideal poise for PvE? Probably 51. You can modify blessing level under player stats and attribute. Oh, nice, cool. What are good talismans for the Bloodhound's Fang? Shard of Alexander, maybe like Millicent's Prosthesis and stuff. Maybe Lord of Blood Exaltation if you're going to be using Blood Flame Blade. And you probably just have something like for damage negation maybe as well. Could maybe use Claw Talisman if you always spam a bunch of jumping attacks. Can you rank all the hub areas of every Souls game? I have. I did that in a YouTube short. Is this a backshots run? Yes. Reckon that Plassey and Erwin become best friends? Yes. Just beat Gaius? Good job. Where's the elevator ranking? Might do an elevator tier list someday. We'll get there eventually. I hate to be a math nerd, but what people actually call graphs are actually just plots. Cool. Can you rank all the women you've met? Rank all the women I've met? No. Kind of peeves me there's no 5th talisman slot. It's fine, it's fine. Coward? Why is that cowardice? I don't know. I can't even list all the women that I've met. They're all S tier. Not really, I lie. I lie. Joko, thank you for the follow. I like my mother. My mother is wonderful. Shout out to all the mothers. So yeah, I like them. I like my sisters as well. Love my sisters. My aunties and cousins, love them too. They're great. And I love all the women in chat right now. Everyone else can get fucked. Do an energy drink tier list. No. I don't really drink energy drinks. Except for this one right here. Zero, it's gone, man. Hope you're doing well. Did I say hey already? I'm not paying attention. Do you like your cheese drippy? What does that even mean? Women look cool, I fuck with them. Hell yeah. Can you help me with Soul of Cinder? Are you asking for tips? I think it's just a matter of just memorizing your moves, the moveset, right? Blast the new KSI song? I heard my brother singing, by the way. I heard my little brother singing the new KSI song. Needless to say, he's no longer with us. Andrew, what's going on, man? Emperor with the gifted sub. It said that Bill subscribed, but it was a gifted sub. I need to go fix up my stupid alerts. Chat, remind me to fix up the alerts.
I'll assist.
W's for Emperor with the gifted sub. It said that Bill subscribed, but he was on those gifted. And then King with the $2. Thank you, man. Shout out to anyone trying to be a mum. I'll assist. That's funny. If I wanted to do runs with the daggers, do you recommend offhanding or main wielding them to experience them at peak usefulness? If you want to do a dagger run, you can do a dagger run. They're going to be viable. When I speak about the daggers, I typically consider them like outclassed by other smaller types weapons, like claws. Typically, are just going to be like better versions. But they're viable by themselves. If you're going to do a dagger run, I think the best bet, if you wanted to just like two-handed dagger and go in, will be the Erdsteel dagger, because it gets a really good heavy attack, and you can just keep spamming heavy attacks, uncharged, fully charged. That'd probably be the best bet. It does really well. That'll like Reduvia as well. Like Reduvia, you can just spam the skill. But if you just want like a pure dagger experience, Erdsteel dagger, really cool. No one expects the Jori's Inquisition. No. Needs a quarantine for the brain rot. Love your videos. Thank you again, Emperor. Appreciate it, man. Are you the middle child? And I'm the second eldest of 5. Don't engage with the Solar Cinder when he does the curve swords.
Youwy?
Yeah, true. Yeah, Solar Cinder just matter of memorizing the moves. The curve sword phase is like probably the most annoying because he's like really quick. So you probably just try and keep your distance for that one. In terms of the second phase, when he's gonna do that big combo attack, just run away. And I don't really know. It's just a matter of memorizing the moves, so that's kind of hard. There's no other weapons with the Wing of Estelle and Impaler qualities, right? You mean like projectile heavy attacks? Yeah, like the Smith script weapons, right? The Smith script weapons get projectile heavy attacks. The Ruin's Greatsword with a charged heavy attack does a little AoE effect. But I think outside of those, I'm not sure what else gets unique charged heavies. I forget. What's with the hate on KSI? I don't know what's going on with KSI, but everyone hates his new song. Oh, the Gollum Fist as well. Yeah, true. Gollum Fist. Chrissy, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Coco, what's good? Yeah, it was my my little brother's birthday party yesterday, which is why I didn't stream. So I had like a lot of like family over, a lot of cousins, a bunch of like little kids running around and shit. And chat, the brain rot is actually real. Child brain rot is an actual thing. Like it's a straight up just, it's an epidemic. It's real. They're everywhere. They just start just spouting a bunch of like random shit. Like the amount of times I heard the words like low taper fade, ninja got a low taper fade, Ohio rat. I don't fucking know what was going on. There's like a bunch of like kids, like I think it was like 6 of them, 7 maybe. I have about 7 cousins. One's like around about 12, 13, 14 years old, somewhere around there. It's that prime age. Dung Beetle with the sub. With the good old YouTube membership. W's for my guy Dung Beetle. Thank you, man. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Juno, what's up? What's good? What's good? This is just Youwy getting him being a Sigma off his chest secretly, don't worry. Making us feel 60 already. Do they even know where Ohio is? Aren't you Australian? Yeah, but I don't know. This brain rot is universal. It's everywhere. Definitely is. My son is about to be 9 and his classmates speak another language. Thankfully, my son is aware of brain rot and I'm teaching him as well. W's for Chrissy. W mum. For keeping him away from the brain rot. One less victim. You were talking about kids like a true unk? Yeah, fuck. God damn it. Bro, there was even like this 6-year-old kid, right? Like, probably not even 6. Probably like less than that. And he was like talking to me, he was like, I don't know, he was trying to ask me about like fucking soccer or some shit, I think. Because he was talking about like, what do you like, Portugal or Argentina? I was like, I hope he doesn't go where I think he's gonna go with this. And then he's like, I show speed met a fake Cristiano Ronaldo. I show speed likes to bark a lot like a dog. Like, no, you're like 6. How do you know about I show speed? Stop. You're like not even 6. Chat, we're cooked. We're cooked. Like my little... Yeah, my cousin. One of my cousins. Actually cooked. It is what it is. Imagine having to sit your kid down and explain brain rot to them. Awful. What are they supposed to say instead? New South Wales? New South Wales is a fantastic state sometimes. So yeah, that was my day yesterday. Bunch of dumb kids. What can you do? The birds, the bees, and the brain rot talk. That's funny. Now, son, you can't be telling the girls you're an Alpha Sigma wolf. It's fine. They'll do okay. They'll do okay. As long as they respect their parents and listen to them and do well in school.
I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring, if you have, it seems torrent.
Then it matters not.
There is, but I can take gathering place.
I'm sure they'll grow up and end up, you know, regretting. Not regretting, but
My hand.
probably cringing at their past. I'm sure, like, we all, like, experiencing some, like, dumb internet memes. When we were kids, just laughed at stupid stuff. Guess it's just kids being kids. Is there one change you could pinpoint in the game that you would adjust if you were, like, a main dev? I would add, I think, in terms of, like, something major to the game, adding a stance bar. Like, a stance meter. There needs to be, like, a bar for, like, the stance meter as well. There's, like, a second bar, like, on top of the health bar that's, like, probably, like, a different color that just indicates stance. Or poise. And there's lots of stuff I'd change about the game. That's probably one. Another thing would be like stupid ass fucking drop rates. Is there a mod for that? There probably is a mod for that. Drop rates are fucking terrible. They should all be deleted. We should not have to farm for weapons with like a 2% drop rate. There's like 50 weapons in this game that you have to farm for. There's dozens of armor sets as well that require farming. That's all stupid. Unintuitive quest lines, they suck. The Somber Stone to Smithing Stone situation. That's terrible. The lack of int faith options or infusions. Awful. So yeah. Why are there no drop rate talismans? There is. There's the Silver Scarab talisman that improves your what's it called? Item discovery. By like 100 or something. So like you could have like max out your item discovery, and instead of having like a 2% drop rate, it might be like a 5% drop rate instead, you know? Destruction, what's up, man? What's going on? I can't see what you're doing, bro. What are you doing? Come back out here. What are you doing? I mean, talismans that drop from enemies? Oh. Well, I'm glad they're not the farm for talismans. That'd be shit. What was wrong with this guy? Dodging for like 30 seconds, just waiting for him to just like be normal. Anyway. You got rune farmed? Yeah. You have to kill the winter lanterns for the frenzied flame? Yeah, that's a guaranteed drop though. I think it means like farming for him. Cookbooks? Yeah, cookbooks suck. Crafting system sucks. Yeah. I found out today that the Sonaf is fucking terrible against Moog. Who knew? The Sonaf is terrible against Moog? No, it's not. You could just spam the magic skill. Just go use intelligence tier. Magic tier. Potentially even, what's it called? Terra Magica. And you could do pretty fine. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with this bum? I don't have a kukri. I don't pick up kukris. I don't even know what the fuck one is. Actually, there's one like right at the beginning of the game. I don't even know how to do this strat. I'm just used to doing this, and it normally works every single time, like within 10 seconds. And I just wasted a gold pickled foulfoot. Fuck. 18 dexterity, right? Wait, hold up. 22 faith. Yikes. 18, 22. Give me that shit. Give me that shit, I guess. Ugh. We'll go into that. I'll go into like vigor, I guess. I don't know. You should do a meat cleaver run in every FromSoft game for Halloween. A meat cleaver run in every FromSoft game. Maybe. Do you think that should fix the bug that the demon's fiend weapon increases the physical damage? The demon or the blood fiend weapon? No. No. They're probably gonna, but... Can you get Grail to jump off? You can get Grail to jump off, yeah. I think I'm fine. It made a dying sound, but I'm okay. Yeah, we're good. I leveled up anyway. Doesn't matter. A cursed run? Probably a cursed run. Not a good sign, chat. We died to the... Normally we die to the Knight's Cavalry. It's always a bad sign. Buff one thing in Elden Ring, what would it be? Buff one thing in Elden Ring, what would it be? I know, probably the perfume bottles. Did you do an Arnsbach bow run? Not yet, no. Is this thing a spear? Yes. Well, it's a great spear, but yeah. The damage and healing of the Devourer Scepter? Probably, yeah. And if I was gonna pick like one particular weapon, I don't know. Honestly, that Warp Pick get a faster moveset. Maybe. Buff the Blasphemous Blade? That's a good one, yeah. Do you think of a monthly patch adding in a new spell or weapon? No. The Warp Pick again? What's wrong with me talking about the Warp Pick when they ask me the question about things that I'd like to get buffed? Like, damn, God forbid I speak about the things I want to speak about. I answer the same questions every single day about things I don't really care to speak about. But when I talk about things I want to talk about. Ugh, he's speaking about this again. Somebody ban Kara. Get her out of here. Unbelievable. Hyper Armor on Lightning Strike. Buff Godfrey's Icon to work with all chargeable skills? Probably. Can you do a body type tier list? No. Hyper Armor and Waterfowl Dance? It does get a little bit of Hyper Armor. It would be nice if it was like infinite Hyper Armor. That'd be pretty cool. But it does get some. Buff the bleed spells? Maybe. Okay, let's go get this thing to +1. And a body type... I don't know. What do you mean by body type? Like, I mean like the build type or the, What does that mean? Or type A, type B, type shit. How many times have you completed this game? At least 400, I want to say. Buff Golden Vow, Flame Grimming Strength, and nerf the pickaxe. What did the pickaxe do? What's wrong with the pickaxe? It's a good weapon. Buff Blood Fiend's arm just a little. Eric, what's good? What's happening? Buff Holy Damage. I don't think Holy Damage doesn't get buffed anymore. I think it's just that the base game bosses need to be not as Holy Resist. Make another Ins Katana. Buff the Eclipse Shuttle. Would be nice. Buff overhead stance, speed and recovery, and stance damage. I think mainly the stance damage. I feel like if, I don't know, if overhead stance had like the 3-hit swing, and like if the 1 swing was like a big hard-hitting stance breaking attack, that'd be really cool. Make Consort Rodana summon. Is there no Faith Katana? There's no Faith Katana in any Souls game. There's not a single Souls game where there's a Faith Katana. Pretty funny. And there's like 5 Holy Great Spears. And they added like another one in this DLC for some reason. Anyway,
But I can also let you not then why I am caught. I suppose next time you don't fight yourself.
we might go do Blide. So I can get that Somber too. Square off 40 stance damage, overhead stance like 10. It's like 22 or something like that for like the 3-hit swing and like 11 for like the first 1 swing or some shit. It's like stupid. Not enough. It's gotten better because of the Rolana's cameo, and it does decent damage. I probably still wouldn't like it over repeating thrust or like blood tax, but it still does well. It's a nice little mix-up. Rowanora, what's up? What's going on? Hey, to know Sekiro's katana is not faith-based? Because there's no scalings in that game. Please do a chicken leg run on every FromSoft game. Well, every FromSoft game doesn't have a chicken leg, right? It's the worst one with all the stances anyway. Yeah, it's the worst stance-based skill out of all the stance. But like that does not really mean much because all the other stance-based skills are busted and broken. So there's no blade straight sword. Yeah, that's annoying. Buff the Death Knight's twin axes. It should have had a unique light attack combo. Buff Impenetrable Thorns. It definitely needs to get fixed. What Impenetrable Thorns needs is one, better tracking and have like every part of the AoE just do max damage and not just like the middle part of the AoE. If those things were fixed, it'd be a lot better. But the tracking part, I guess, is gonna be hard to fix. It's like fundamentally flawed and shit. Let's see how fucking dog shit this spell is gonna be, or this skill. Oh, I don't want to do this right anymore, chat. I don't want to do this right anymore. What the fuck am I playing? Oh boy. Why did they put this fucker right at the beginning, man? It's so annoying. Bro, he's actually so annoying. Kill me. Kill me. Just kill me. This is fucking awful. This shit sucks so bad. Let's go pick up my shit and go kill Margaret instead. We'll come back later, I guess. If we even come back at all. And I might need the Carrion Filigree crest. It's not too late to pick a new weapon? Ugh. Holy fuck, man. +1. Like, it just misses. Like all this... Like, half of the projectiles are just, like, invisible. Winter, what's going on, man? How things? Hand of Millennia could have been a Faith Katana. All they had to do was make the Starline Sword just like Lightning Katana and have it scale with Faith instead, and it would have had a unique weapon. But no. Did you ever do an Axe of Godfrey run? I did. I did like an Axe of Godfrey heavy attack run, but it was probably like a long time ago, and it's like lost media now. I probably didn't put it on my VOD channel because I didn't have a VOD channel back then, so. The blade build-up got fixed, right? No, it still procs bleed. It's still really slow. Gonna be harder than Giant's Red Braid? We'll see. If I can get like a bleed proc. Oh, what the fuck is that damage? Look, I'm gonna shoot it out. It shoots out 5 projectiles and only one of them hit. Only one of them hit, chat. Only 2 of them hit there. Why is that even happening? What the fuck is this? Is it like one of those things? Is it working like Ancient Death Rancor and shit like that? How like an early game it just fucking sucks so bad?
What's going on, Youwy? Gang!
What's up, Merzo? How things, man? At least I got a blade proc. It's like the only positive thing I can say about this dog shit ass skill. There's a melee hitbox for the skill. But is there? Why the fuck would there be a melee hitbox? I tried to do it, didn't work. Oh my god. Why did they just miss for? I have 1 FP flask left. It's bad because of flat defenses? Maybe. Gotta go into arcane? No, it's not. You can't improve the bleed build up because there's no arcane scaling. Another weapon that should have been a faith arcane weapon. Oh boy. Okay, chat. Looks like we're gonna go to run to EG. We have to get it to +4 somehow. I have to get it to +4. Okay. 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 Oh boy. Only if you can hit in a given time? Yeah, like, I don't know what it is, but like, there's like 25 projectiles and it only hits with like 20% of them. When it comes to Radagon, we're just gonna like not bother with the skill. Like, anyway. PvP, if you have to choose between those weapons, which would you pick for the strongest? What's this? Blind Step, Clean Ruts, Endura Pata, Blind Spots. What's BHB? Endure, Star Fist, Flaming Strike, Carrion, Dueling Shield. Well, I don't really PvP much, so I don't really know. I'm gonna guess that I think Bloodhound Step, Clean Ruts might be the most annoying one there. Oh, Backhand Blade, yeah, true, makes sense. In terms of the most fun one, probably either like the Dueling Shield, Flaming Strike, or Endure Pata. That could be pretty fun. Get stupid fucking range as well. That'd be pretty good. You seem like, I don't know, they all seem like pretty annoying builds to go up against, so. Radabeat's gonna be an hour long. The thing is, it's so expensive. And the thing is, it consumes a lot of FP, but like, it's gonna tick like one at a time. So if I have the Carrion Filigid crest, it's gonna go from like 6 to like 5 maybe. And it's not gonna really change up shit at all. GB, what's up, man? What's going on? Why didn't you ever kill Grail? Grail? Why don't I ever kill Grail? Because how am I gonna kill Grail in this skill only run? I have to go kill Grail with the skill. I can't do it. I don't ever, even if I do have like a bleed based skill, I don't even bother. Because like normally killing the Knight's Cavalry is always enough. Like the only reason I kill the Knight's Cavalry is to just help meet the minimum requirements for these spells. Or for these skills or spells, whatever it is. And that's it. Nothing else really matters. You don't have the faith requirements? I use the FP flask. Can you even use a skill without? You can't even use a skill without FP anyway, or without the requirements. I had faith in my flask. Isn't there a Scarab helmet to reduce FP? There is, yes. But it makes you take more damage. It's like 5% more damage or some shit. I'm currently doing a Lizard Magma Sword playthrough. Any tips? The Lizard Magma Sword? Oh, that's like the Magma Blade. Any tips? Yeah, just fire buffs. Get the Talisman of the Dread once you get to the DLC. Probably multi-hit talismans as well, and then spam the shit out of the skill. Then everything's gonna die. You'll be fine. If you want a power stance, you could probably pick up like a bandit's curve sword and have it flame art infused. But you don't need to. You're gonna spam the skill. Everything works out fine. Kamitama, thank you for the follow. I'm kind of broke. Isn't it like someone's been telling me that there's a Somber 4 next to EG? Is that true? What's up, Tyrone? How things, man? Yosh, what's up? How's the run? I'm terrible. I've killed basically nothing. The damage is awful. Youwy has faith in his flask and I have faith in him. Thank you. Best skill for the Blood Fiend's arm. I just like going Cragblade or charged heavy attack build. It is what it is. I know when I'm building around the Blood Fiend's arm, it's either just spamming charged heavy attacks or doing guard counters and stuff. And then just Cragblade is the option. If you're using Lion's Claw, it's gonna work as well. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Lion's Claw with like any weapon. So, EG sells. I know he sells them, but isn't there a Somber 4 like close by? People always tell me about it. There's a 3 in a Scarab right by the Dectus elevator. There's a 4 on the chair if you jump down from EG and go northeast, I think. Is that a 4? Do you think Elden Ring is dead now? No. No. It's gonna be a long run. Yep. 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 I know. We just have to try and get overpowered early. That's just all it's gonna be. We just have to get OP early. Yeah. Bingo yesterday was hype. I need to start reaching out to people. Chat, who are the people that I reach out to like get involved in bingo? Like who else does bingo and stuff? So give me names. These games don't die, except Demon Souls, DS1, DS2, and Bloodborne. No, they're still alive. I just made a video like a few months ago going over like the top 10 best weapons in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 and shit, and they all have like over 100,000 views. So, Captain Domo. Okay, let's go pick up this Somber something. In this chair. What was the other one? Someone's saying like a Scarab as well. Where's the chair? I thought it was like around here, right? Am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. Where is this Somber 4? That's soporific grease. I was like here, right? Is it here? Is that the one? That's the one. Cool. That's fine. That's a Somber 4. I might as well pick up the Somber 3 inside the academy. What's the next variety game? I don't know. I still gotta go finish off my Nier Automata run. And then we'll go see what we're gonna go play after that. It might be like a Souls-like game, it might not be. We'll see. Edging or mewing? I don't know. Can we play Biohazard for Halloween? Can you play Mario games? There's no Mario games I really want to play. On stream, at least. Dead Space remake. Elden Ring was my first Souls game, then I tried Bloodborne the other day and I think Elden Ring ruined the FromSoft games for me. I hated it. That's fair. Typically be like that. Bioshock would be cool for variety. I have like all these ideas for like Halloween stream, but I don't know what it's gonna be. Do you like horror games? I've like never played a single horror game in my life, so I can't even speak on that. I don't know. I don't typically like horror as like a genre at all. I don't think I've ever seen like a scary movie either. I don't watch... I don't know. I don't really fuck with horror like that. Isn't the fashion contest gonna be on Halloween? I was gonna do the fashion contest on Halloween, but people are telling me that want to see like a scary game being played. Or either a scary Souls run or some shit. Favorite documentaries? I don't watch many documentaries, so I don't really know. Don't even remember the last time I've seen a documentary. What's up, Matchbox? How things, man? Should play Fears of Fathom. I get to play whatever I want to play. We'll see. What's the next Elden Ring run gonna be? I don't know. Might be something like Halberd related, because I'm gonna rank the Halberds after I rank the Great Spears, so... We'll see what's up. Okay, we have a Samba 3 and a 4. We can just go buy a 2 and then we'll go figure it out, I guess. Play Elden Ring with a fog mod that turns the entire game into a snowfield and you can't see past 10 feet. No. This is a scary Souls run? Yeah. Okay, give me that shit, and I don't know, let me pop this as well. This should be good enough. My favorite halberd? I don't know. Fantastic. We have a +4 weapon. A +4 weapon. Let's go grab... should I get the Sacred Scorpion Charm? I haven't killed Margit yet? No, we haven't killed Margit yet. We'll go attempt to go kill Margit, and maybe go back to the Bloodhound Knight. Maybe kill him, see how it goes. Can even kill the invader? I don't know. I have a +4 weapon, surely. Surely with a +4 weapon. Maybe once I get like the holy tier and stuff as well, we might be okay. Finish Blide's quest for the talisman from EG? Yeah. Might go kill... I don't know how NPCs are gonna react to this. This is gonna be so shit. Vike's Warspear is the best weapon in the game? Yeah. Okay, we can stun lock. That's not bad. We got a bleed proc. That's okay. That's okay. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than that. That's not bad. Oh, thank God it has dog shit range. What's the worst weapon in the game? Probably the Vari's Bouquet, which is complete and utter dog shit. The multi-hit talismans do not work on this, no. Okay, Sacred Scorpion Charm +4 weapon. We're gonna be doing more damage. This is a good sign. I could have picked up the golden seed. That was next to Leon near the lakes. Where that Somberfall was. There was like one down there. I could have picked that up. That's fine. 4 FP flasks. Let's go back. We've killed our first enemy, chat. We've killed 1 enemy. Vari's Bouquet is not the worst. Yeah, it sucks ass. Fuck the Vari's Bouquet. King with the $2. Thank you, man. The old step bro. And W's my guy King with the donation. Yeah, the Ash is pure holy damage, yo. Fuck. If the multi-hit talismans applied to things how the description says, they should have been a lot more broke. Yeah, probably. Vari's Bouquet just makes so many things viable. See how like only one of them things hit? Just fucking stop. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. God, these Bloodhound Knights are just the worst things, man. Chat, I finally killed an enemy. Is it can cancel at mid-animation? Oh, you can use the holding onto a type skill. So, like, you just... You know. The longer you hold onto it, the more it be going. DeBrun, what's up, man? Maybe for Christmas you will trade us to a PvP rage. Vari's bleed so well. Maybe if you have like the bleed grease and really high arcane. But like if bleed is your only source of damage, it's still not good. Okay, we might go into another FP flask. We'll see. If I can just get like 2 bleed procs, we might win. Okay, +4. Oh boy. Do you have a cold? No. My eyes are just like stinging because like I woke up really early. And I'm like tearing up. Nah, I'm crying because this skill sucks. That's why I'm crying. Look at that, chat. I shot out 4 holy projectiles and only 1 of them connected. What the fuck is this shit, man? Oh my lordy. Jocelyn, what's up? Give me a blade proc. There we go. I think Divine Bird Feathers is worse than this. At least this does bleed. And doesn't consume like all your FP when you hold on to it for like a few seconds. Oh, that time it hit twice. That's cool. Are you kidding me? I don't have time to heal there. Really? Can you stop with the attacking? It's getting out of hand. Give me a bleed proc. That's fine. Drink the juice. Okay, chat, we're back on track. We're back on track. I'd crap have to watch the Cardinals too? Yeah, fucking piece of shit. Do you plan on doing any other videos with other Elden Ring creators? No. I do not plan on it. I don't even know what type of content you can even make if you're doing collaborations with other content creators. Don't even know. The skill applies bleed? Yeah, it does. It's this really, really bad bleed build up. But it does apply bleed. It doesn't give you much endurance. Yeah, I think it was going to mind. No wonder they don't let all the projectiles hit at once, though. I don't think it's even intentional. Like, I don't think it's even intentional that it's proccing bleed. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be a thing. How would you rank all the throwable weapons? Like, they all, like, just a mixture of B tier and C tier. All the throwable weapons. Be like Aggie and play bingo every single day. I do want to do some, like, collaboration, like, streams with, like, bingo and stuff. I want to do that. I want to go do some networking, branch out a bit. But in terms of, like, YouTube videos, I don't even know what the fuck to do. I don't know. But streams, I could probably do something. Are you fucking kidding me? What armor is this? This is the Carrion Knight set. Collab with Kai Cenat. Yeah, maybe I will. Might just message him. Like, hey bro, want to collab today? He won't say no. He only has the benefit. Which hand-to-hand art is better? I like the dry leaf art better for the most part. It depends what you're going to do. If you're going to go with a guard countering build, then I'd go with the Dane's footwork. For everything else, I just go with the dry leaf arts because it gets the better heavy attack. And when you're playing around the weapon, you just want to spam heavy attacks. And it just gets the better one, so yeah. But Dane's footwork gets bonus damage on guard counters, so... I should just go pay a trip to... I don't know. I feel like Godric's is going to be just as bad. Should I get the Ritual Sword Talisman first? Is there anything other talismans I could really benefit off right now? I could actually go buy the Carrion Filigree Crest. Might as well go that. A seamless co-op challenge run. No. I ain't adding your stupid fucking emote. Fuck your emote. How's up, Bum? How things, man? So far, how is the Ash? So far, the Ash is shit. I give it a shit out of 10.
Then I presume. Oh, and I'm absorbed. If you can't this territory when the rain after level Carrion.
Cards are finishing 2 and 14. No, we're gonna finish 6 and 11 actually. Every single one of our wins is gonna be divisional wins. It's fine. It's still a rebuilding year. We have like the most amount of cap space projected for next year, so hopefully we can spend that money on a fucking O-line and a D-line. How do you get Vike's armor? You kill him at the mountaintops. Go kill Radahn. Now you can get a +10 weapon. Rebuilding Eucopium? Like it literally is. We had like... We finished like top 5 worst teams last year. We're not competing this year. We've had 4 wins last season. Progression would be like about somewhere between 6 to 8 wins. That'd be progression. If we get somewhere around about there, that's progress. And we have a complete dog shit roster. So like half the people that we play, we have like so many injuries to like the front 7. And half of our team is just rookies or second year guys. Because like when we got a coaching staff change, we just cleaned house. Like the entire roster just got like flipped over on its head and we started again. Which is good. I just like American football? Some of them. They looked rough. Yeah, it was just bad. It was just bad. And at least penalized team going in and then was decided to just have a terrible day with penalties and then fumbled all over the fucking place. And then the refs didn't really help us out much as well with some of the calls. Basically, we just suck. Yeah, the Bidwell family, yeah. That's a problem as well. You have to remind me that our owner sucks as well. Didn't have to do that to us. Have you considered supporting another team? No. I'm too loyal, unfortunately. Use soap to clean yourself in the game. Chat, did you guys ever use soap in this game? Madden variety stream? Nah, fuck Madden. Golden Ram, what's up, man? Primal, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Typical, none of my viewers use soap. Is it true that's the increase of strength that you get from two-handing does not apply for skills and critical hits? That is correct, yes. Two-handing does not improve the damage of skills or critical hits. It does help you like meet the requirements sometimes. If you have like lower strength and you two-hand, then you can meet the requirements. And then like you could obviously just do critical attacks and use your skills and shit, so... It does do that, but it doesn't improve the damage, yeah. Roster isn't good, but the team is feisty and Kyle's been playing well. That said, today was bad. Yeah, today was really bad, yeah. I don't know. It was like better last year as well. Like last year, like every single game was competitive, but like this year we've had 2 blowout losses, which is like really concerning. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, chat. I mean, Gillica doesn't have much health, so like I can't really be excited about this. Fracture, thank you for the follow. What's up, man? Who is the cleanest demigod? The cleanest demigod. Radagon. He's clean. Surely he's clean. S plus 2 weapon? Yeah, surely. I've never seen this boss's moveset until today. Definitely Rykard. He isn't a demigod. He's a god. Oh. I didn't play this game. I just talk about it. How's the stream going? The stream is going fine. Weapon kind of sucks a little bit, but we're going to be okay. First time playthrough. That's my first time playing the game. Give me a break. I'm unsubbing until you add Wide Boris. Okay. Mikola is the cleanest. He literally glows. Fuck Mikola. Wait, isn't Mikola... I don't know. Well, like, by, like, definition, what does, like, demigod even mean? Like, if you're like a god, and if you bang another god, wouldn't the child also be a god? If demigod means half god, doesn't that imply that they're half human? So isn't Miquella the child of Radagon and what do you call it? Marika? And if they're both gods, how does that make Miquella a demigod? I don't fucking know, dude. For stupid ass questions. Anyway, Robert, what's up? Bad genes? Oh, okay. Miquella is weird? Okay. Most sensible Souls plot? Probably. Demi always means sub for any race aspiring to be a race, but not there yet. Okay. So it doesn't technically mean half-breed. It just means... You're almost there, buddy. Millennier is a god? Is Millennier a god? I don't think Millennier is a god, right? Why is it Demi Lovato and not just Lovato? True. Is it like a ritual for Demi Lovato to actually eventually be Lovato? Goddess of Rot? Does that make her a god, though? Isn't, like, Goddess of Rot just, like, a title that she, like, gives herself or somebody gives her? Does that mean that she's a god? It doesn't, like, god mean, like, you have to achieve something? Did Millennia achieve godhood? How did Millennia achieve godhood, but Miquella did not? When did Millennia achieve godhood? Okay, this is the shit that I'm on about. None of this makes any fucking sense. How is Millennia a god? What did she do to become a god? And why isn't Miquella a god then? Huh? Ribbit, what's going on? How you been? Welcome in. What's good? What's good? Fuck am I doing? Millennia becomes a god when she blooms 3 times. Did she bloom 3 times? I don't know. Okay, +4. Probably. I still haven't killed Godric yet. Let's go grab the Holy Tier. I feel like that's the better play. Can you count? I don't know. When did she bloom? I know she bloomed, like, in Caelid, right? She blooms twice and dies by the Chad Tarnished. So she's not a god. 2 confirmed blooms. We don't know if she bloomed the 3rd time. So why is she called the Goddess of Rot if she didn't actually achieve godhood? Ramina is Millennia's good. I mean, god? She's a fraud? Wait, so was Ramina a god? I don't know, blame FromSoft? She is the child of Marika and Radagon, which is the same person. Also, she was born a god. Yeah, that's what I was saying about Miquella. And people saying Miquella is a demigod. Right? Shouldn't make no sense. Yeah, they were both born demigods and they have to become a god. Why would Ramina be a god? I don't know. Somebody said Ramina is a god. I don't know. What, does Ramina have to bloom 3 times as well? Well, Ramina's the random person, right? She wouldn't actually have to... she's not even a... I don't know. I don't know. I just work here. Millennier is a god because she has a connection to the outer god of Scarlet Rot. Both Miquella and Millennier are Empyreans, which means they are demigods fit to become full-on gods. They're literally twins, born in the same mother and father, and born with defects. They are both gods who are Empyreans. The fact that, like, there's, like, about 20 different, like, opinions about this shit Is this peak FromSoft? Absolute peak FromSoft. Wait, does this even... Okay, I go from 6 FP to 5 FP with the Carrion Filigree Crest. You guys can argue amongst yourselves. I'm gonna keep using this shit-ass weapon until it fucking works for me, I guess. Vincent, what's up, man? Millennia became a god in her second phase. Mikola became a god before we fought him. Okay. So, wait, where did the information come from that she has to bloom 3 times then? Wait, then why is it that when we kill Millennia, it doesn't say God slain? It doesn't say God slain when we kill Millennia. If she was a god, why doesn't it say God slain? Huh? The damage in this looks not good yet sucks. It does say God slain when you kill Millennia? I don't think it says God slain does when you kill Millennia. It says demigod felled. It says demigod, exactly. So the game says demigod, so it's not, she's not a god. So why is she called the goddess of rot? Is that just a title? Did somebody give her the title goddess of rot? Is that just like a, is that like a mistranslation or something? She becomes a god in her second phase. Then why doesn't it say God slain? And why does it say demigod felled? Weapon sucks? Yeah, it's ass. Maria is a god. Maria? Marika, you mean? She became one long before the game started due to the gates. Rani, Mikola, and Millennia were all Empyreans, which was... Okay. There's no proof she bloomed three times. Anyway, can start a new run with a better weapon. I can. I just press buttons. Hell yeah. Anyway, we got the Faith tier. That's a good thing. That's a good sign. Now we can finally kill Godric. Progress. We're an hour and 20 in, and the only boss that we've killed is Margit. And this Erdtree. Things are looking good. Okay, strength. Get rid of that one for the holy tier. Okay, chat, we might be cooking a little bit. Give me 20 mind. Okay, okay. I think we can sacrifice... No, this is fine. 4 FP flasks, 5 healing flasks. Why do you sound more Australian? Chat, do I sound different? I think I've always sounded Australian. I'm sorry. Chat, do I sound different? Maybe you've been hanging out with too many American streamers. And you've forgotten what an Australian sounds like.
Born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me.
You sound the same? Thank you.
Traitor.
Millennia clearly isn't a god. That's why she's an optional boss. I command thee kneel. This guy isn't British? The fuck? Well, I hit him once. That's a good thing. Boom. Dodge. Easy game. Nice. Blade proc. Is this holy damage? Yes. Did Temmie rat me out? No, but now you just ratted yourself out. Yeah. The Holy Bleed build? Yes. Hold this. Are we gonna stance break? Never happens. As I'm like half the heal as well. We got a bleed proc. Chat, it might be the best weapon in the entire game and we're just like all sleeping on it. After I get a +4 weapon with all the holy buffs in the world. I don't know why I have the carry and filigree crest on. I should still survive that, right? I don't think that does much damage. Yeah, we're good. Die. Okay. Does it work with the Godfrey's icon? No, because like you have to just, it's like a, it's not a charge skill. It's like a holding skill. Lord of Blood. We're not going to bother the Lord of Blood exaltation because one, you have to proc it. I'm probably going to proc it at a distance in some cases, and so it's probably not even going to proc it. And it does such bad bleed buildup. It's not going to be worth it, I don't think. I'm probably better off just going with something different, like a damage negation talisman or something. I'm not going to benefit much. I could probably throw on the white mask because like that doesn't hurt me. That doesn't take up anything. It doesn't work with the multi-hit talismans. Might go into Vigor. Yeah, I should just have the Ritual Store talisman on and then Shard of Alexander. Probably carry and filigree crest, I guess, maybe. Gloam-Eyed Queen is an Empyrean. We know like nothing about the Gloam-Eyed Queen, right? Okay, we need to go work on getting a Somber 5 and a 6. Let's go do that. I'm not sure if I get a Somber 5 and a 6 at the Volcano Manor and potentially try to kill the Godskin Noble. Should we go attempt that? We might go attempt that. But the Godskin Nobles resist to holy damage. But then again, all these bosses are fucking resist to holy damage. Chat, what do you think I should do? Because I can try and get a +9 and I can try and make this work. Noah, is it ever stated or even theorized that she's an Empyrean major threat? Who's this? I can get the 7 in the Capital Underground. Yes, I could potentially, but that's after I go kill like Radahn and like the Draconic Tree Sentinel and stuff. So we'll see. Let's go this way first and see what's up. If anyone can make something work, it's you. Thank you. I thought you weren't going to be using the moveset, and I just looked at the title to make sure. Yeah, it's just a good old Ash only run. What's better, +25 Godslayer Seal with 27 Faith or +25 Finger Seal with 25 Faith? The Godslayer Seal. Godslayer Seal, definitely. I have 4 FP flasks. I do have like a Starlight Shard as well, though. I don't know. The Godskin don't have much bleed resist, so I could, if I proc bleed like twice, I should be fine. I think 4 FP flasks would be enough. I don't even know why I have this many FP flasks anyway, or healing flasks, because I'm gonna get like fucking one-shot. Most of her attacks might one-shot me. The thing is, if you have like about 27 faith, you could use things like Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike and Pest Thread Spears and stuff. You're not gonna get much damage though. I don't think I don't know. Do you just have 25 faith for Golden Bow? Like what type of build do you have that you only have 25 faith? Is this like early game or what? A Gloam-Eyed Queen DLC? Yeah, surely, right? No, I think Elden Ring is done. Elden Ring is dunzos. Don't look at me. Before 68, Faith, God Slaves is best Faith scaling. After that, Dry Leaf is... Faith is lower? Yeah. That's right. Tis correct. But being they get Dry Leaf still in the DLC, it doesn't really make much of a difference. But yeah, it's like the best one between like 27 and like 50 something Faith. You are correct. Good job. Why am I even getting this shortcut? I can't even access the fucking... You can't even open up that door from this side. It's so annoying. Ugh. Go away. Are you okay? You're being weird? What the fuck did I do? Chat, am I weird? What the hell is that damage? How does that only hit once? This looks bad? Yeah. I need you to like to give me like an actual, I don't know. This might be okay. We can hold this for a little bit. Okay, 282 damage. That's fine. We're good. Everything's fine. Nice bleed proc. Okay, Cherry might be okay. So yeah, if at that distance, if I had the Lord of Blood Exaltation, it wouldn't have procced. So like, there's probably not much of a reason to use it. Dodge that one. Okay, that's fine. Throw a projectile. We have 3 FP flask left. We might be okay. If you can proc bleed another time, might be okay. Is he gonna go to the second phase? Yeah. I got a stand spray? That's not good for me. Oh, thank God he went to the side. He might do the belly thrusting attack. Easy game. Okay, just be normal, please. Two FP flask left. I might be able to get another bleed proc. I don't know. Is he always this fucking aggressive? Stay still. Chat. Hold up. Okay, stay there. Please line it up perfectly. Why didn't it line up? Oh, thank God I survived. Nah. Oh my God, how am I alive? Okay, thank God I went into fucking that much faith. How am I alive? I have no business being alive. E. OST is so good. That's like the only positive thing I can say. The OST is fine. Oh, why'd you have to go behind the pillar for? No, 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 stay there. No, no, no. Okay, thank God he stopped rolling. It's fine. I don't like this game. Chad, he's not like... Oh my God. I hate that fucking mechanic. Of course that's how I die. I'm just trying to 180. I'm just trying to 180. I'm 140, 10, 30, 12, 18, 10, 15. Do I stop leveling? It feels like I'm too easy. No, don't stop leveling. The game gets harder. Don't stop leveling. You're gonna need to go spec into your damaging stats when you get later on to get good damage. Oh my God, how did that happen, man? I know exactly how that happened. It got... I'm not gonna go fight him again. We're just gonna go leave. I have my Slumber 5 and a 6. I can go use the Slumber 5 and a 6. If I wanted to, and if I'm struggling with Radahn, we can go come back and kill him. Oh... That was so unfortunate. Would you rather see a Sekiro sequel or a Bloodborne sequel? Probably Sekiro. I don't know. If they're gonna make Sekiro like with more RPG features, maybe Sekiro. Because it didn't get a DLC. But if you have a Bloodborne 2, we're probably gonna get a Bloodborne remaster, or maybe a Bloodborne PC port. So maybe, I don't know. I think we're gonna get more out of a Bloodborne 2, I think. Give me a Sekiro DLC. The game came out like 5 years ago. More than 5 years ago. Almost... It's 5.5 years ago. We're not going to get a Sekiro DLC. It's not going to happen. That ship has sailed. Okay, let's go upgrade this thing. That's so unfortunate, man. I got hit by that stupid mechanic. I tried a 180, and I got hit by this shitty fucking thing. And I tried to move, and I got hit. Whatever, dude. Map fragments? I don't need map fragments. I need the game to not cheat me. First time playing a Souls game ever. I'm on Bloodborne. Grants me strength and later Golden Bound 25, but I was wondering if Godslayers is better for 2 more faith. Yeah. Godslayers is gonna get better once you get to later levels as well. So like if you're gonna go into a faith type of build and you want to go spec into damage and stuff and like use damaging spells, then you're gonna have to go into a lot of faith, and flame, and then Godslayer Seal is gonna be good for you. If you don't really plan on using spells, then it doesn't really matter. If you just wanted to go for Golden Bow, Flame, Give Me Strength, then it's okay. But you could always benefit off just more damage, I guess, if you wanted to use some spells like Pest Thread or some shit. It just depends. Anyway, Vigor, I guess. That's so unfortunate, man. Anyway, we got a +6 weapon. I could have won that fight, and the game cheated me. If they're making a Sekiro 2, I want the combat arts to be more flashy. I feel like they should just... I don't know. Give us like an FP bar. Instead of having like finite items to use for skills. If they're gonna do that. And just have like more RPG, have some stats and stuff. I don't know. It shouldn't be a Sekiro 2. You can just have deflecting and stuff and a posture bar and shit like that in your next game, but you can still have more RPG. Different weapons and different stuff and... Ugh. What more can they get out of the formula? I mean, you can just have like deflecting as like the base formula and that's it. I didn't pick up Golden Bow spell. I just realized that. I did not pick up Golden Bow spell. Doesn't Blood Flame Blade scale? Is it just the seal or the face scaling? The Blood Flame Blade is just going to be a flat amount every time. It does like, it does add 4 fire damage, and then fire damage does scale of faith. Oh, good RNG, nice. I'll just leave this. Another goated OST? Yeah. What was everyone's like most memorable part of the entire game? I know like a lot of people's was like this moment with like Radahn coming crashing down to the ground. You guys have like a most memorable moment for your first playthrough? Or just like in general, I guess? That's not gonna hit me, right? Give me a blade proc. The game will listen to me. Abyssal Woods for the first time. Millennia Phase 2 transition. Sia forever. He might do that transformation shit or running away shit. That's fine. Let's go use this. He's gonna walk into it, and I dodge that. Gonna jump over that. He's gonna go do another attack, but he dies. That was okay. That was okay. What's up, Mies? How things, man? Most memorable part was picking up the Moonveil. Entering Lendel. Sia forever. Yeah. Egon versus Bale. The Plassey cutscene, I had goosebumps. Did you know? Getting bodied by Moongrum. That'll do it, I guess. I go kill the Clean Rot Knights to get my gold Scarab Talisman. Fighting Godfrey became my favorite boss? Hell yeah. Faith. I don't know. Vigor. Let's go get another talisman pouch and go figure it out, I guess. That's fine. We just gotta kill the Draconic Tree Sentinel, then I can go get a Slumber 7 in the sewers. It is what it is. Okay, talisman pouch. We'll go Carrion Filigree Crest, and I don't know, we'll go from there. If only this actually worked with the multi-hit talismans, that would have been cool. Morgoth's Phase 2 transition, to be more specific. Okay. Going to Limgrave in the lake, then going down to the underground and realizing how big, yeah. Like, going down to the underground, it kind of made you realize how big this fucking game is. Like, there's a whole ass game down here. Like, what the heck? There's a game on top of the game. I'm fat rolling. Why? Give me this shit. Okay, got a Golden Vow and Gold Scarab Talisman. Okay, what one do I go grab first? Go into Endurance for now. Get that shit out the way. Go get the Gold Scarab Talisman now. How are you supposed to fight Moongrum with a straight sword? You bait him next to the elevator, then watch him fall off the ledge. That's how. Or just spam jumping attacks, I guess. I don't know. He's not going to parry your jumping attack. When in doubt, running R1 and out. Running R1? That can still be parried. Best memo was doing Limgrave and the lake. Already read that. Brass shield, top 5 shield. After the buffs. Yes. I think it's always been the #1 shield. After the buffs, it's like even a better #1. Stochastic with a prime sub. Thank you, man. W to my guy Stochastic with the 8 months and a prime subscription. Great job, You're gonna go now hang out with my cock husband. What? That's Kara called him? Kara, what? Kara, what did you say? Dragon +9 won't do anything for Blood Flame? No. Blood Flame Blade is always a flat amount every single time. It's a flat amount every time. It's like 40 bleed build up. Yeah, it's like 40 bleed. It's like 40 bleed every 2 seconds, like every single time that you hit. And I think it keeps stacking up and up. It's my favorite armor set, Naked. I don't know why the weapon buffs add so little AR. The weapon buffs? What do you mean? What weapon buffs? The Nox set has trash stats, but the drip is real. The drip is real. Greases and spells that buff weapons. Oh, yeah. Because it adds... Yeah, I don't know why. They don't really add much more damage. And thankfully, like, there's better greases in the DLC and shit, but, like, I don't know, it doesn't make much of a difference. Let me drink my juicy juice. That's bullshit. That's just fucking bullshit. That's just bullshit. I went to go dodge the projectile, then I get roll caught. This is so silly. Ah! Should have added a fire buff incantation. Yeah. And there's no Stake of Marika. I have to run back. The game has spoilt me with Stake of Marikas. I think you were saying in the video that the dragon helps with it, like the scaling? No. I don't think I said that in a video, no. If I did, that was probably a mistake. No, the arcane doesn't boost blood flaming attacks, no. Blood flame is always like a flat amount. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you don't really use blood flame with an arcane build at all. Like, if you have an arcane build, you're using like an occult infusion or some shit, you know? Yeah. Like, you use blood flame blade, with like a strength or dexterity build, you know? I thought I was gonna miss, and it didn't. Let's go drink this. Can you, like, stop that? Don't hit me! Oh. Why did it, like, you can't redirect or change, like, the direction of when after you're locked? What? Can you not be like this? Only I'm allowed to spam holy projectiles, not you. I'm gonna get proc with rod. Oh, this is so cool. I love this so much. At least I got a bleed proc, that's cool. Just die already. Some Chaozu versus Krillin shit. Okay, what was I doing now? Golden Bow. That's what I'm doing. My feeling when the fighting DLC bosses, yeah. Will you cover Concord when Sony brings it back? Of course I will. That was like looking like Game of the Year until Sony took it away from us. So yeah, as soon as Concord comes back, right back on that Concord grind, getting lots of hours in, many videos. Are you gonna get the Exaltation Talisman? No. Can't wait for Concord? Yeah. Chat, what would you rather? Concord remaster or Bloodborne remaster? Pretty close. Concord? Yeah, same, honestly. That's what it's looking like. Concord 3? Give me that Concord remaster. What's your hair routine? Mousse. I have a shower, I exit shower, I apply mousse. That's it. I was uptight. What the fuck is Concord? The greatest game of all time is what it is. Exit shower without taking a bath. I don't take baths, no. I just have a shower. Like chocolate mousse? No, like hair mousse. This is so cool. The dog has returned. This is so winnable. This is so winnable. I love dogs so much. Oh, come on, dude. This is like so stupid. Like, as soon as I click the button, jumping attack, hyper armor, stagger you out of it, light attack, roll catch. Like, come on. Gonna do a Divine Bird Feathers run? No. Maybe, we'll see. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do a Divine Bird Feathers run. Shit's ass. Ass beyond belief. Okay, we have Golden Vow, we have Howler Shiburi. What's my faith at? 22. I need 23 faith and I could probably use Howler Shiburi with the faith too. That's fine. Next boss, we'll kill the Draconic Tree Sentinel, go from there. Is dual light greatswords any good? I typically don't really like them that much. I like regular, just two-handed light greatswords better. Quicker animations. Oh boy. When are you playing Enotria again? I don't think I revisit Enotria. I don't think I bother. How do you feel about Bloodboon Ritual after the spear run? The Mogwin spear run? Oh yeah, Mogwin spear, yeah, it's still S tier. Very, very high S tier. Running from the suffering L streamer? No. Is the crystal rapier in Dark Souls 3 good? Not really, no. Not really. What's going on, Thirsty? How things, man? Same level as Blasphemous Blade and Darkwind Greatsword? Yeah, it's probably still top 5. It fucked everything up pretty easily. Are we plus 9 yet? No, it's still plus 6. But we're gonna be okay. I had no fucking FP or stamina. How's the weapon? It started off pretty rough, but once you upgraded it and got it higher, it's doing a lot better. It's not doing the worst. It can be like kind of annoying how like the projectiles just go like in a bunch of different directions, so like at further distances it's a lot more inconsistent. I got a bleed proc there. Chat, is not looking too bad now. It is not looking too bad. It started off rough, but we're doing okay. We are doing okay. I think it's like works the same way as like this other like multi-hit type projectiles and shit, how like every single one is like just going through the defenses one at a time, and it's just not working out very well. Scale of Faith, yeah, it's just Faith, holy damage all the way. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Vigor. 1 more point of Faith. Dragon Great Claw, S tier? Yes. How's the run? We're looking better. We're looking better. Easy to use projectile still so far. The damage wasn't too bad. Once you have like all the holy buffs, it does pretty well. I think we're gonna be okay. Any alternatives to Spectral Lance for a ranged stance break build that feels like it does 0 damage? Yeah, it's the Spectral Lance just scales purely off Arcane, and even then when you have max Arcane and stuff and have like the Arrow Reach Talisman, it still doesn't really do that well in terms of damage. Stance breaking projectile attacks, fuck, I don't know. In terms of like weapon skills, I don't think there really is anything. In terms of spells, there are some things out there like Rock Sling does pretty well with stance damage. Knight's Lightning Spear does well with stance breaking. You look fresh today? Thanks, bro. Sorry, my haircut. You can add the Smith Script Talisman? That's true, you can add the Smith Script Talisman, yeah. I don't think it improves it by much, but because 10% of not much is still not going to be much. Why do you think FromSoft is so misleading when it comes to scaling of weapons? I don't know. I think like the more numbers that they have kind of makes it like, I don't know. Maybe it could be like more intimidating with like all the numbers and shit. Like the more numbers that they have, but like I don't understand why. Like I don't think it would change it by much. Like there's already a lot of numbers on the screen. Like if you're a casual or like a newbie to the Soul series, you're gonna look at the number screen and still be intimidated. If anything, like more numbers kind of makes it easier to explain. Because you're changing up like the formula, like everything's like a number, and then for some reason you have scalings which are letters. And like the letters just don't even correspond to how much extra damage you're doing, like they're just all different. Youwy's hair makes him look like those small dogs Karens typically have, in a good way. In a good way, sure. Looking forward to the Radabeast fight. It's basically going to be impossible, so we're probably just not going to... We'll probably attempt it one time. We might go kill Radagon and probably kill Elden Beast with just the weapon. Anyways, gotta get my Somber 7, 8, and a 9. Get a +9 for these next couple bosses. That are all resist to holy damage. It's so cool. Love that so much. How do I tell Yuria that I want her and not Henri? You don't. It's not a dating game. Not the game for that, buddy. I assume this weapon will be a lot better in the DLC. Maybe, yeah. Maybe. Dark Souls 3 needs Mimic Tier and a dating sim. Probably. What's everyone's favorite genre of game outside of the Souls-likes? Can you explain how does Occult scale with Arcane? Isn't Arcane for blood scaling? Why does it work with Occult? So like Bleed, the status effect Bleed scales of Arcane, right? But if your weapon doesn't have an Arcane scaling, there's no way to improve that. So like in this instance, this weapon gets passive Bleed. But there's no Arcane scaling. So going into Arcane isn't going to do anything because there's no scaling there. So if this weapon actually had an Arcane scaling, whether it be like a D scaling, C, whatever it is, going into Arcane would improve the blood loss build-up. So that's what the Occult Infusion does. So like when you have a weapon that gets passive Bleed, like a katana, or like, you know, fucking a Great Katana, whatever the fuck it is, it doesn't come with an Arcane scaling. But when you make it Occult Infuse, it gives it an Arcane scaling, so going into that stat improves the bleed build-up. So, yeah. It just basically gives you a way to just improve the blood loss build-up. And typically, it's not going to really ever get you as much bleed build-up as like a bleed infusion sometimes. But it does give you a pure Arcane scaling. So, like, giving you... It makes you just go all into Arcane, so you can benefit off, like, Arcane types of spells or like the seal and stuff like that, and you can make some very good builds. And obviously it scales well with seppuku and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna need you to like just chill for a second. Let me kill this scarab. Okay. Okay, can you kill the scarab for me? How did I get one shot? How did I get one shot? And the scarab survived. Let me take off this stupid scorpion charm. Yeah. So I was saying, if I have an Uchi Katana with a Keen Infusion, going into Arcane does nothing. That is correct. Going into Arcane with a Keen Infusion does nothing for you. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, I need to aggro the fucking... Oh, you hit the stupid scarab one time and it gets staggered, then it's like starts running away and you can't hit anything. Why does it have to be a scarab? Why can't it just be a fucking item? Scarabs are the most broken enemies in the entire game. They're like impossible to kill. Oh, it's Primal. You're welcome. Summer 7 laying on the ground where you land? That's a smithing 7, right? But is there a Summer 7 there as well? Oh, there's a Summer 7 right there also? Chat. Ignore everything. Ignore everything. I didn't even know why I killed that scarab. There's a Summer 7 right there. You never knew that? No! I never knew that. I always go kill the scarab because I thought the scarab was down there. I thought the scarab was the only thing. Chat, am I stupid? So I've been doing this for like months and nobody said anything? Anyway. I've been trying to tell you that for months. See, chat, this is why we played the game. There's still more to learn. You learn something every day. The multi-hit talismans don't work with this, no. What would you rank the Bolter Grand Sax, and can you do... I mean, I talked about the Bolter Grand Sax in yesterday's Spear video. I put it into the S tier. Can you do a build? Yeah, just go all into dexterity. Lightning buffs. Shout out Alexander, Godfrey's icon. and then just spam. Maybe like the Carrion Feeling Good Crest as well. That could do you pretty well. Does nicely. If you wanted to power stance, you probably have to get like another like Keen infused or Lightning infused weapon. Spear. Because you're going to get 1 bolted gun sacks per playthrough. But power stancing is going to be nice. You probably need lots of endurance because like it consumes a lot of stamina. But yeah, basically just those things. How difficult is Liza P compared to Sekiro? I'd say it's similar-ish in difficulty. I think I had more problems with Liza P my first playthrough. They're pretty similar. I didn't actually have that big of a problem. With either of them, honestly. They're okay in terms of difficulty. Like, some bosses are pretty challenging. But, like, once you get into, like, a rhythm and shit. I think Liza P can be more difficult because, like, there's build creation. So, like, there's more of a chance you fuck up a build. Whereas, like, Sekiro, I think it's easy in the fact that there's no build creation at all, right? You can't fucking make a shit build in Sekiro. You just go. You just go. As long as you're killing things and you're winning. Okay. And for the most part in Sekiro, you can just like spam the block button and end up like deflecting half the attacks. Whereas in Liza P, you can't really do that. Why am I here? Wait, I need to go get this to +9. What am I doing? Should I go from the Colt infused Nugget Keyboard or Keen infused with Blood Flame Blade? Blood Flame Blade is gonna net you more damage. And probably get you like similar types of bleed build up. So like that one is just typically better. Now obviously it involves you having to keep the weapon buffed. Which is an inconvenience. And in most cases I always end up going into an arcane build because with an arcane build you can always benefit off spells. So you can use a Dragon Communion Seal, and Dragon Communion spells it is broken. So yeah. That's basically the way I see it. Where is Fish? I don't know. Best weapon affinity for Stormblade? I think Dex scales best of dexterity. Oh, I'm so broke. Scales best of dexterity. And in terms of weapons, I don't know, you can go like a katana, because like closer range you could proc bleed. A great katana could do it as well. Stuff like that. Is it still better to go for Keen for Lightning Ashes? Yes, typically, yeah. Because you get a better dexterity scaling, so... Yeah. But the thing is, like, if you're going to use things like the Lightning Tier and, like, Lightning Scorpion Charm and stuff, and your weapon has split lightning damage, you're going to benefit more. Because you're going to get boosted damage off, like, the weapon and the skill. But split damage might be a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. But it's lightning damage, so can't really go wrong. I'll see you, Kiddiser. Thank you for stopping by. So personally, quality, yeah. It still scales like pretty well off both strength. It scales off both strength and dexterity. Stormblade, but it scales a bit better off dexterity, so. But it can go either way, and it still works fine. HE this up in like the Euphoria. Do you think the multi-hit talismans would work? No. I don't know what you mean by that comment anyway. Swiss Frank, thank you for the follow. What's up? Why no stream yesterday? I was busy. My little brother's birthday party. Sangwong, what's good? Wasn't there a patch that made Lightning Ashes do better with Lightning Affinity? Was there? I still think it's still better with Keen and stuff, so. Anyway, Sacred, Ritual, Carrion. This should be the setup. Which strength builder has more DPS? Jumping, Power Stance, Pickaxe, Jumping... Or Jumping, Royal Not Resolve? Huh? Or Charged Attack Giant Crusher? Probably the Jumping Attack build is going to net you more damage. Yeah. Like more DPS, I guess. Like, they're both pretty good, though. Like, they're both good for different reasons. Like, the Giant Crush is probably going to stance break quicker. And do more damage for one hit. So, like, it's probably better against, like, some smaller enemies, maybe. Okay, let me get this off. Don't follow me. Just stay there. I like how it hit him once despite me like throwing out like 17 projectiles. See that? See how many projectiles I shot out? Only one connected. What the fuck is this? Like, what's the point of having all these like visual effects of these projectiles if they're all just gonna miss? What's your live schedule? My live schedule. I have it on my about section in Twitch. There's like a schedule there. It's probably gonna like translate it to your time zone. I don't really know time zones, but like I stream 11 a.m. Sydney time. I'm trying to go to like 10 a.m. so I'm trying to start streaming like an hour earlier. We'll try and get on that. Crippy, thank you for the follow. What's up? Try not missing or something? It's not me missing, it's just the skills, like the projectiles are just invisible. Dodge that. Oh, that's not good. Heal! Oh my goodness. Dodge that, please. Why aren't you dodging? Why do you have to input rate every single heal that I have? You're from Sydney? I, in fact, have... Yeah, I'm living in Sydney. Born and raised. Favorite weapon? Probably the Marika's hammer. Pretty cool stuff. What's a comment you'll get in your tier list videos that annoys you? They'll be like, no, this weapon is actually so good. You're actually so wrong in this thing. I used it and it was actually really good. They're like, ugh, whatever. Shut up. Well, maybe like when they say something like blatantly wrong. I don't think that really annoys me. I think it's just when I say something like blatantly wrong. Like confidently wrong. It's like, you're so... MX, thank you for the follow. Or maybe when like they get like really annoyed about like... I don't know. Like, people always just argue about like the things that I talk about are like the best weapons and shit. Like there's stuff at the top and they just ignore like the rest of the fucking tier list. And like, how is this one number like 2 instead of number 1 or some shit like that, you know? It's like, what are we even arguing? Like, we're arguing one placement spot? Like what are we arguing here? I ain't fighting you, go away. So yeah. Do you fight crocs and roos every day like in the movies? Yes, I do. Every day on the way to work. From my bedroom to this room. At least 2 kangaroos I have to kill. People don't realize that like almost any weapon is usable, but like 90% of those is outclassed. Yeah, like you can make everything like you can make everything viable. It's just some shit's just like just doesn't need to exist. Like the cane sword or like the weathered straight sword. It's a straight sword, still does decent damage, like at least average damage. It just compared to all other infusible straight swords, it's just fucking useless. But like you could just throw square off onto the thing, go all into like dexterity, and you have a decent build, like, you know. Can't kill a single emu? We don't talk about emus. Somebody ban him. Have you ever owned a skateboard? Yes, I've never been good at riding skateboards though.
What is thy business with these thrones?
Get many drop bears on your way to work? Yep. I have to parry them every single time. Rivers of Blood is best. What the fuck is a Nugget Keeper? Oh, lordy.
General Radahn. Praetor Rykard.
Lordy.
Luna Princess.
Thought it was Godfrey? We're not fighting Godfrey, we're fighting Morgoth. Bears aren't parryable? Yeah, they are. This is not bad damage. We're doing okay. If we can get like a solid bleed proc, we might be fine. Give me that bleed proc game. Wait, let me drink my juice. Hold up. Don't hit me. I got a bleed proc. Good RNG. Can I get a stance break too? I have no stamina. Hell yeah. I mean, with a +9 weapon, it's gonna do that. What are some good weapons for a lightning infusion? Good weapons for a lightning infusion. Basically, anything that gets high base damage for its class is typically gonna pair well with elemental types of infusions. So, like, what weapon class do you want to go with? Like, anything that gets high base damage is just gonna be good. I'm on the Banished Knight sets. That thing is broken.
Hello again.
Anything better for early mid-game? Banished Knight set. We talking armor sets? I don't know. I don't really typically know shit about armor sets, honestly. Usually it's like whatever armor that you want to. If you like really want to mid-max, obviously just like, as long as you have like 51 poise, that's pretty good for like a lot of things in the game. It's not that necessary though. And obviously like just more physical damage negation, you can't go wrong. I'm not sure like what the best early game armor sets are. I don't really pay much attention to it. We'll go 30-30. Seems pretty good. Pretty good and solid. Might get some decent damage from here on out. Do you next run with the Rivers of Blood? With the Arms box set? See how much damage you do? Maybe. Gold Breaker or Wave of Gold, and why? Probably Wave of Gold. It's like, it's probably the best like ad clearing or like this crowd control skill in the entire game. Like, it's pretty stupid. And I think as a weapon itself, Sacred Relic Sword is just better. It's like the longest ranged greatsword in the game. Gets a good moveset, gets like 110 crits. It does pretty well. So I think overall as a weapon, does nicely. Although like Marika's Hammer, if you're just comparing skill to skill, maybe Marika's Hammer actually. If you're just comparing skill to skill. Because I think Marika's Hammer does better with like boss fights and stuff. And actually does pretty well with crowd control, so I don't know. Maybe if you're just comparing the skills, Goldbreaker. But if you're comparing the entire weapon, the Sacred Relic Sword. What's the best no skill staff? Academy? No skill staff? What do you mean no skill staff? Does the Ash War still do bleed build up? It does, yeah. It's pretty bad bleed build up, but it does do bleed build up. So like if you use it throughout an entire boss fight, you're probably gonna proc bleed at least once, which is nice. Does this 20% damage. Or in a boss fight, it's like 15%, so. Like infusible, like no Ash of War staff. I don't know what you mean by that. Can I not die to this stupid Misbegotten? That'd be fantastic. Like, what does it matter if you can put an Ash of War onto it or not? I don't know. You mean like ones that require Somber Stones? Is that what you mean? Nice drip. Yeah, we got the Carrion Knight set. I'm gonna go all faith. What spells do you consider a must? Catch Flame. Terms like early game. Definitely, probably like Lightning Spear. You probably want to have like either Black Flame or Flamefall upon them as a projectile option. But just stuff for coverage, I guess. I think Discus of Light is probably your best holy spell. And obviously like Flame, Gummy Strength, Golden Vow. Some health regen spells. Once you get like later in the game into the DLC, then like Pest Thread Spears, Knight's Lightning Spear, that is like, once you get those things, it's a GG. And also Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike, which later in the playthrough. You can also get regular Pest Threads for when you fight like dragons in the base game, because that does pretty well. Probably those things. So yeah, Catch Flame, Pest Threads, Knight's Lightning Spear, they're the things that you can get relatively earlier on. This thing better than the Envoy's Longhorn? Maybe, yeah. Any recommendations for a cross Naginata build? Power stance. Well, it depends. Like if you're doing early game, then I just like two-hand it with a Keen Infusion, Blood Flame Blade. For like later in the playthrough, you could potentially like go with an arcane build and power stance it with the spiked spear, with an occult infusion and seppuku. And for like new game plus, just a second cross Naginata, occult infused seppuku. How bad is this weapon? It performed pretty shit at the beginning, but it's doing okay. It's not doing too bad. You can go arcane early game with Spectral Lance. That is true, you can. You can. But the thing is, early game with an occult infusion, you get like less blood loss build up. You only really benefit once you get to like higher levels of arcane with an occult infusion. And you don't really benefit much of going into high amounts of arcane when your weapon is like at lower level. So I think with arcane types of builds, with like occult infusions, you only really benefit once you get to like at least halfway through the playthrough where you have like a decently leveled weapon and a decent level overall. So I think early game, you're always just going to benefit way more of just going into like Keen Infusion maybe. Probably not even Keen Infusion, just like leave it standard infused and just putting on Blood Flame Blade. And just like leveling up your vigor and shit. So yeah. Why do you go Keen cross Naginata over heavy? Oh yeah, if you're gonna two-hand it, then yeah, go heavy infused. True. It depends, because it has a 20 dexterity requirement, so you're going into 20 dexterity. It just depends what you want to do. I don't know. You could probably just leave it standard infused and just two-hand it. And just meet the minimum requirements and just go like all into fucking vigor. Because you're gonna get more damage by like leveling up the weapon than putting points into your damaging stats earlier on. It's only when you get to about like plus like 16 weapon or some shit that you really start to benefit by putting points to your damaging stats. What's the difference between Keen quality and heavy? Well, heavy gives you a better strength scaling and decreases your dexterity scaling than, you know, vice versa for the Keen Infusion. I think. Is that what I said? I don't know. And then quality just gives you, just lowers your base damage by a lot. And this gives you like an equal strength and dexterity scaling. But the thing is that like it lowers your base damage by like that far of an amount to the point where you don't really benefit of going into a quality build unless you have like 60 of like strength and dexterity. Best weapons to pair with Blood Flame Blade and why? Anything that gets passive bleed. Anything that gets passive bleed, you just slap Blood Flame Blade on top of it, and it's just gonna proc bleed even faster. Like typically, like you can put Blood Flame Blade with anything, but like the ones that get passive bleed, so like any katana, yeah, Great Stars, Cross Naginata, Scavenger's Curse Swords, whatever infusible bleed weapon. The Bloodhound Fang is a buffable bleed weapon. That's gonna do pretty well. So yeah, those types of things. There are like some instances to where like you can just like slap Blood Flame Blade onto like a fast skill like Wild Strikes or some shit, or a Spinning Slash type of build, and it could do pretty well if you just want to proc bleed like once. If you don't really care to use greases and shit like that, or you don't have much faith to benefit of like another weapon buff, you could just like slap on Blood Flame Blade. I was just playing with like the Twin Blades with the Crucible Wing skill, and it hits like so many times, and I was putting on Blood Flame Blade and it does really well, so that's like another use. So like, I don't know. But for like in most cases, it's just like a weapon with passive bleed. Have you seen any Sparking Zero gameplay? I have seen some Sparking Zero gameplay, and it doesn't really interest me much. Best infusion at max level? Probably Quality Infusion. It's probably the best one at max level. Unless you're going to go with like an element. I don't know. Probably still Quality Infusion. Probably Quality Infusion with some like Electrify Armament. That'd probably do you nicely. Would a Great Katana be broken if you could apply Unsheath? Probably, yeah. I mean, if they were going to apply Unsheath to the Great Katana, it'd probably end up being like a lot slower. So they'd probably decrease the speed. So we'll see what it's like if it was going to be a thing. But Great Katanas are already like really good, so. Some weapon like the Giant Crusher gets more damage from a cult. That is true, yes. It's the Giant Crusher, Prelate's Inferno Cruiser, Brick Hammer, Great Mace, and I think there's something else, like a club or some shit like that out there. That performs really well with occult infusions. Skibbity or Riz? Ohio. Yeah, Ohio. Are you using the Ritual Sword Talisman? Yes. The Spiked Club? Yeah, I think it's a Spiked Club. Maybe the Spiked Club. I rolled way too early. For us to be fun with this, it's doing okay. Were you like, did you like ironically say that? Or like you're being unironic? I feel like you're being unironic. I feel like I know you well enough. Were you joking around? You're doing it? Yeah. Sargastic. What do you think about Scatter Fragments? I think they're necessary. I just wish that there were more. I wish that like every single boss just dropped like one Scatter Fragment as well. Like alongside the ones that you get. I'm gonna get fucking clapped here. I'm alive! Did I proc bleed? I wasn't paying attention. It's actually not even doing bad. Chat, it's actually good. It might be an A tier. Chat, it's good. But yeah, they're pretty necessary. I talked about it in like one of my other streams, and I made like a YouTube short about it, talking about how Scatter Fragments, the existence of Scatter Fragments made so that the bosses could be a lot more balanced. Because if there was no Scatter Fragments, what they would have done instead to balance the bosses so they didn't like die instantly to our broken ass builds would be having like 80% resistances. So you would have had like a lot more 80% resist bosses. Like Rolana probably would have been 80% resist to magic. Mesmer would have been 80% resist to fire damage. Would have had some like crazy ass resistances to some of these bosses. So, but now we have the scatter system is like more balanced. So like no builds are kind of shit. So. Occult adds an arcane scaling, but why going into occult over a normal blood infusion gives more arcane scaling? Because with a bleed infusion, your base damage gets lowered by a whole bunch. So typically with that same weapon, you're going to get more damage with an occult infusion, despite it getting more bleed buildup. And also you get better synergy with the dragon communion seal. You actually can use spells. With a bleed infusion, you're typically still going to have like a strength or a dexterity based weapon, and in that case you can't benefit off the dragon communion seal and spells. So that's like one major benefit. And two is Cragblade. If you like buff the weapon with Cragblade, not Cragblade, Seppuku. Seppuku scales off arcane. So, and your arcane scaling, so going with an occult infusion is going to get you much more bleed build up. So using Seppuku with an occult infusion is just going to make you do more bleed build up than a bleed infusion ever could. So yeah. So there's a few benefits. Like sometimes you're still going to benefit more of just going into a bleed infusion. Depends on like the weapon and stuff. But typically if you're going to have a passive bleed weapon, I think the benefits are just far greater by just going into an occult infusion. Because it could just net you more damage, with Seppuku even more bleed build up, and synergy with spells. What do you think about fire damage? It's decent. Like, there's lots of things weaker to it, but there's lots of things resist as well. And the existence of, like, water and shit like that kind of makes it, like, the second worst elemental damage type in the game. In the DLC, it's, like, the worst damage type as well. Because, like, there's a lot of areas where it's fucking, like, raining or there's water around, and a lot of bosses are resist. But there's some bosses weaker to it, so... It's not, like, holy damage, like, for the base game, but it's probably still the worst one of the DLC. Where is Rumi? Rumi was here earlier. Would it be better if it did black flame damage? What do you mean? What's this for? Well, black flame is not like a damage, it's more like a status effects type shit, right? Kind of just does like a certain chunk or percentage. Is it good that you don't have Alexander's? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Don't even have Alexander Shard. It threw Black Flame balls instead of Holy Arc. So yeah, if it did Black Flame instead of Holy, yeah, it'd be better, yeah. Would in fact be a lot better. The hit detection of the fire giant ankles must suck. Maybe. But like it actually shoots like higher up, so I think we're gonna consistently hit the ankle. So we might be fine with this thing. Every boss drops a scatter tree fragment. This is not Sekiro. I'm just saying if it did, like it'd be better, right? Like if every single boss just dropped like 1. At least like every single major boss just dropping 1. That'd have been cool. That means like at the very least we'd add like an extra 10 scatter tree fragments to work with. It's like not only are you incentivizing exploration, but you're also incentivizing actually killing shit. I don't know. But the change that they made after like a month after the DLC releasing, that was like a really good change. Should I kill Commander Niall first and go get this to +10? I think we do. Issue with the scatter tree mechanic is that it carries over to the New Game Plus cycle, so the DLC after the first playthrough is always easier than the base game. Not necessarily, because there is like a DLC Plus mechanic. After you kill Radahn in the base game, then go to New Game Plus, the DLC is actually harder the second time around. So they actually compensated for that. It's still probably going to be like easier overall. But like the fact that you're going into New Game Plus and added with a DLC Plus, it probably kind of balances out a little bit. But there is like a hidden DLC Plus mechanic that the game doesn't really explain to you. Does FP do anything in Dark Souls 3? I used the unsheath with the katana, no FP, and I still slapped hard. It would make it do more damage and stagger better, so yeah. And I don't think you can parry without the FP as well. FP definitely does. It works the same way in this game. Let's go to Niall. They should have put the pile of scatter fragments after Mesmer and not to Gaius. Maybe, yeah, I guess. I guess it kind of makes more sense that it's directly under the Erd tree, though. It probably would have made more sense being directly after the scatter tree avatar, right? I don't know. Who knows? Either way, it kind of still makes sense, I guess. For like level 300 plus, is Seppuku or Shriekosaur better for the bandits' curve swords? Oh, if you're gonna go with like a bleed infusion and stuff, probably Shriekosaur is better, yeah. Simplify. Thank you. I mean, welcome in. What's going on? I don't know what I was saying thank you for. I'm feeling good though. Thank you for asking. I think that's what I wanted to say. Space, what's up? How's the run going? It's not that bad. It started off really rough, but that's probably because of the way that like defenses work in this game and like with these multi-hit types of projectiles. But as soon as you started upgrading, getting some buffs, it actually performed pretty well. And now it's looking like an A tier type of skill. It's going pretty well. See you, Merzel. You have a good one, my guy. I was watching this streamer do a 1 HP, 1 stamina run. It was wild. Ugh. Fuck that shit. How you managed to get to this challenge? Well, I'm gonna rank the Great Spears soon. The Great Spears ranking is gonna be my next video, so we're just gonna go play with more Great Spears and see what's up. Best build to defeat Rykard without the Serpent Spear. Well, it used to be the Envoy's Longhorn, so maybe this Pest Thread Spears, I guess? That's good against larger bosses. That could do pretty well. I don't know. Any projectile, I guess. Ew, it doesn't even stagger these guys. I guess it makes sense, but still. Die. Okay. Just let me... Go away! Okay, let me heal. He's buffing the shit out of him and it's annoying. Stop buffing him. Everything's gonna be fine. Go do your buff. I used it too late. I should use it earlier so I have time to heal. Use the FP flask. The McDonald's arch runs, yeah. Nobody glazed the castle soul skip. It's a great skip. It deserves to be glazed. It's a fantastic skip. What a skip. I love being greedy for no reason. Die. Hell yeah, time to teleport to the consecrated snowfield. My favorite part of the game, teleporting with cheat engine. Fuck this place. What's the most competitive level to stop at PvP? 150, 175, or 200? Competitively, the lower kind of the better, I guess. I think people like 125 for competitive PvP. If you just want like the most amount of matches, then probably like 150. You might get more players at 150. But yeah, competitively, I think you're gonna get more serious battles at 125. Better types of builds to go up against. Less cheesy ass shit, I guess. Yeah. Shout out the Io Tree, the hardest DLC in the Soul series. Probably is the hardest DLC in the Soul series, yeah. Purely based on the fact that it's like the longest one, so this is more challenging shit. Like it's like the biggest DLC, but like at least twice the amount compared to like the next biggest DLC. And this is way like harder enemies. Why would you ever cheat teleport? Don't you all love running through Leonia for 12 minutes? Not Leonia. That's not bad. That does pretty well. That's not bad. Diego, thank you for the follow. What's up, man? Nice bleed proc. Did I save the gameplay after Morgoth? I forget. Please, just let me let me do my thing. Die. Thank you. Oh boy. How's the skill? The skill's doing pretty well. PvP at level 300 plus is a shitstorm? Yeah, I imagine. Yeah. I imagine. Is 150 a bad level to make builds? No, it's fine. Better is 125 for competitive PvP, period. Yeah. I haven't PvP'd in a long time, but yeah. Thoughts on the weapon? The weapon is pretty decent. Pretty decent. It is not doing too bad. We're actually doing somewhat decent damage, and it's easy to use. You can like roll out of it at any point. It's not that expensive either. Like how much FP for like the entire thing fully charged? It might be about 30 or some shit. Well, that consumed about 25, but that's because I had the carrying fatigue crest. I think it's about 30 FP when you have the whole thing fully charged. And it's like it's okay damage for 30 FP. It's easy to use, goes pretty far. It staggers some smaller types of enemies. And it can proc bleed. Outclassed by the Silurius tree? Well, it's kind of different. The Silurius tree is more of a strength type weapon. It's like strength, faith, and it scales best of strength, where this is just like pure faith. Like this is A scaling and faith. And the fact that it's holy damaging and it's pure faith means that it's going to pair nicely with like a faith build with other spells. And being that you have holy damage, you're going to use your spells that can complement other damage types. That's kind of like one reason why I like holy damaging weapons is because the holy spells are not as good as like the other spell types, right? Like lightning spells, fire spells are just better than holy spells. So like I think like the best way to go about making a faith build sometimes could be like going with a holy weapon and then just having the other spells to complement. Maybe sometimes, I guess. I don't know. There's not many things wicked to holy damage, so probably not. I would say it's big good coverage. At least for the DLC, that's probably the best way to go about it. I might need another FP flask. Luke, what's up, man? Haven't managed to be on stream in a while. Hasn't been that long, has it? Man's dissing Discus of Light. I'm not dissing Discus of Light. I'm the biggest Discus of Light fan. But, like, it's still not an S tier weapon. It's a spell. It's probably A tier. Because it's still, you know, not the highest damaging thing. It's just really efficient. But it is the best holy spell, Aimer. But, like, nothing... There's no holy spells that compare to Catch Flame or Knight's Lightning Spear or Pest Thread Spears, Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. Probably not even Burner Flame or Flamefall upon them. Nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that. Let's go use Golden Bow. Oof. What the hell are you doing? Get the hell down from there. Mikula's Light, insane damage. You get it early in the game. Low requirements and FP cost. Mikula's Light? The fuck are we talking about here? This is actually putting in some work, chat. What the heck? I was worried for nothing. That was pretty good. I couldn't afford to use Golden Vow again. That was the joke? Oh, like the Lights of Mikula? I thought you were like mistaken of like this, the Mikula's Ring of Light, like, skill on the Halo side. I was like, maybe you mean that. So, because you can get it pretty early on and does good damage, so. So. Means Light of Mikula. Say this spell correctly. Give me a bleed proc. This game hasn't given me a bleed proc for this thing yet. Has it? I haven't been paying attention. Well, I'm never gonna get a bleed proc now. I'm never gonna get one. GG. That was pretty good. Let's save that gameplay. That was good. Chat, it might move higher up my list. I'm glad that we're doing this run. I thought it was going to be some like doo-doo trash, but it really wasn't. Did I change my talisman just before I actually got the runes? I think I did. Is Blasphemous Blade better with a Pure Faith or Strength build? Probably better Pure Faith. It scales better off the Faith stat, and you get the benefit of better spell damage too, so. And the skill scales primarily off that, so if you just want to skill spam, it's just better Pure Faith. You still want to go into like a decent amount of strength, like at least like 30 or something. Like 30-60 split type shit. Is Golden Vow spell exactly the same as the Ash of War? No. This spell is gives you 15% damage, 10% damage negation, and lasts 80 seconds. The Ash of War is 11% damage, 7.5% damage negation, and lasts 45 seconds. So it's like half the length. And it's a bit less damage and damage negation. So yeah. Faith, more damage. I just want damage at this point. Actually, going to some vigor. A gambit for the Godskin Doer. Who do you think I am losing to the Godskin Doer? What tier is this weapon? I think it's A tier. Like, it's a great spear with a good moveset. It gets passive bleed. It gets a good scaling. And the skill is pretty easy to use. Has a nice projectile. And the skill also procs bleed. I think it's A tier. It's doing pretty well. What's the worst build in Elden Ring? One that doesn't have buffs, maybe. With a shit weapon that's not upgraded. I don't know. I hate how slow the Great Spear normal attacks are. You could probably power stance them if you just hate the Great Spear things. Because, like, the Great Power Stancing moveset is basically, like, just as slow. But it would just get more damage. So, you probably feel, like, less shit. I actually made a build with a Barbed Staff Spear Power Stance with another spear. I think it was, like, a Sacred Infused Messmer Soldier Spear. And I was just spamming crouching attacks. Because the crouching power stancing attack is really quick. And I paired it alongside, like, the Letters armor set and some... I think the Cross Tree Talisman. So... with Bleed, yeah. It's gonna proc Bleed maybe, like, once. Did I actually proc Bleed in the Fire Giant fight? We'll use a Sword of Lights buff on this playthrough. Probably not, because I'm just gonna use Howler Shiburi, and I'm not bothered to pick it up, so... Mind explaining the piercing damage, normal damage that it does? Mind explaining the piercing damage, normal damage that it does. What do you mean? Like, it does do piercing damage, and... like, you're talking about, like... what do you mean? Ah, what's up, Neb? I'm doing pretty well. I did proc Bleed? Okay, cool. I wasn't paying attention. During the cutscene? Didn't know the skill procs Bleed. It's really, really small amounts of Bleed build-up, but it does proc Bleed. It's probably a bug, but it's really small amounts of Bleed. I should actually have, like, my cheat engine open to see how much Bleed build-up it's doing. Resistances. Like, the exact amount. I think I recorded it, like, before. It's probably, like, less than 100 for, like, the entire, like, combo. I probably, like, mentioned it in, like, one of my videos. Because you have cheat engine open? I mean, yeah, I have cheat engine open. I dropped the weapon with cheat engine. Does armor matter in Dark Souls 3 as much as it does in Elden Ring? Yeah, I mean, in Dark Souls 3, it's like, as long as you have an armor piece on. So, like, still kind of matters. In terms of, like, poise and stuff like that, it kind of matters. Poise kind of matters in Dark Souls 3, but it's only with specific types of weapons. Because poise in Dark Souls 3 is just hyper armor. So if you're using, like, quicker types of weapons, it's not going to bother. It's not going to really matter much. In terms of damage negation and shit like that, as long as you have, like, armor equipped, then you're probably fine. As long as you don't have, like, naked anywhere, then you're going to be okay. Would this weapon be S tier if the Bleed build-up was greatly increased? Yeah, probably. If this thing just had, like, a fucking... a B scaling and arcane as well. And, like, the projectiles are super inconsistent. Like, I know this shoots out, like, 20 projectiles, but, like, only one of them hits. Which... I guess it's better than, like... I don't know. Kind of weird. Damage isn't that bad, though. So... But did I, like, not finish my sentence? I'm sorry. Didn't you do this run already? No, I did not do this run already. Well, what's going on, Kaka? How are things, man? Hope you're doing well, bud. God's gonna resist the holy? Well, so was the Fire Giant. Fire Giant's also, like, 40% resist the holy damage. And it did pretty well, so... might be okay. And these guys are weaker to bleed, so... whenever you are on my screen, it warms my cold heart. The sight of your nose is a blessing. The sound of your sub alerts are a symphony to my ears. Your beard is soft and warm as a mother's embrace. I would snuggle inside your hoodie like a newborn baby. Your labors of daily skill runs are a sight to behold. I give you this glaze from the depths of my soul. W glazing. Can I go through the wall? It goes through the wall. We're cooking, chat. It goes through the wall. It goes through wall. Go transform to the second phase. That might still hit me. It missed. That should not have hit me. Stop breaking my pillars. No, stop with the pillar breaking. He actually might go to the second phase. Kill him. Oh, thank God. Die. They procced bleed on the last hit. I'm so pissed. Imagine if this was like a Faith arcane weapon. That would have been litty. That's okay. Nice bleed buildup. Hell yeah. See, I'm proccing like bleed like once a fight, and I'm using it at a distance as well, so I'm not going to benefit much of the Lord of Blood. I just ate that to the face. I thought I was going to go over my head. Just tap it. That works. That works. That works again. We'll just tap it again. That works. I need you to not summon. Wait. I need to get you to the second phase. No! Oh, come on, dude. Okay, just go through all of them and fuck them all up. Can you stop throwing projectiles, please? Stop running at me! Can you die already? I swear to God, this fat guy has so much reach all the time. He's gonna do like the quick attack. There it is. Eh. This is okay. That's gonna miss me. W spacing. And of course, a projectile comes right at my face every single time. An opening. Just like... Oh, thank God. GG. I didn't have my Sacred Scorpion charm on. I could have had more damage. Taran, what's up? Welcome back. Wait, did I get this up into plus 10? I did, cool. I was about to slap somebody. Oh, Malekith. It's fine, we're gonna go get the Shard of Alexander now. How long can you use this skill for? For like a bit. Like about a few seconds. Till you like lose about like 30 FP, so it has to tick like 5 times. So after like 5 ticks. Endurance or go endurance? Maybe. Tamad, thank you for the follow. This is how long it lasts. And then you gotta use it again. I was asking why Destined was so worried about cheat engine. Oh, okay. Gunner, thank you for the follow. What's up? Go to bed, all goods, Ghost. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Thank you for being here, Ghosty. I thought Shard of Alex was bugged on holy damaging skills. No, it was not bugged on the holy damaging skills. It was like just bugged on those. There's a few holy damaging skills. I think there was like those types of skills, and it just happened to be holy damage. I think it was more of a coincidence, more so than anything. Godskin Apostle or Noble? I don't know. Probably Apostle for the second phase and maybe Noble for the first phase. I don't really like both of them. They both can be like annoying with their really long combos. Like the Apostle fight is just like running in and out and try to just bait out attacks, because like dodging him at close range means he's just going to infinitely combo. You just got like, it's kind of like fighting Rolana, and it's kind of like Millennia as well. You don't really like stay close and dodge the attacks. You just like bait out attacks and just like wait for a combo to finish, and then you go in. And then Noble is like really RNG heavy as well. They're both pretty RNG heavy with their combos. Like sometimes the Noble could just do combos, and even if you're trying to bait out attacks, he would just like just end in a combo that doesn't give you an opening. Like he has so many attacks that just doesn't give you openings. And it's just like, bro, come on now. And then the second phase is just really buggy, so. But the second phase for Apostle can be okay. Black Flame Tornado can be annoying as an attack. Because it's just like... And I guess you have an opening to heal, I guess. But you can't punish it though. I'm not fighting you. This thing is like shit against these smaller enemies. It's bugged for all Holy Ashes of War in PvP. Oh, really? Okay. How long do you think Malekith is going to take? Well, he doesn't have much health, so like hopefully not long. I'm so shit. I didn't angle it correctly and then I just jumped. Raptor of the Mist work with the Shard of Alexander? No. Raptor of the Mist is just like, you kind of treat it like a Bloodhound step, but instead of like dashing, you just jump upwards. I know he's 80% resist. That's why, but he still doesn't have much health. So it's going to be fine still, I think. I've done plenty of holy damaging runs, and like typically Malekith is not bad. Rider Beast is bad. Like Radagon alone has like more health than like the entirety of Malekith. What controller are you using? Just a PS5 controller. Just a regular white PS5 controller. Doesn't get more basic than that. This skill is better than expected. Yeah, it's doing pretty well. And I can proc bleed as well. So if I can proc bleed like maybe burst a couple times, we'll be okay. Do you ever feel hateful and evil? No, I don't really feel hateful and evil much, no. I don't really get that feeling. Oh, we can get the Shard of Alexander as well. So that's another upgrade. Where is my buddy Alex? We'll go visit my guy. Where am I going? Here. I just fell down my chair. I blame Youwy. What the fuck did I do? Is the red controller out of commission? Yeah, it's experiencing some problem, so I think we're just gonna default to the white one. Rider Beast is gonna be the only bad fight. I think Rider Beast is gonna be like literally impossible. Unless I have like a lot of Starlight Shards. And like 15 FP flasks. Discus of Light will be a broken spell, but Rider Beast exists. I did Discus of Light run, and Rider Beast is like 20 minutes. Like, typically, if you're doing a holy damage only, the Rider Beast fight is 20 minutes, like, every single time. Yeah. My wife took the kids, I blame Youwy. Okay. Stony Stell's PS5 controllers with stick drift out the box. It wasn't stick drift that I was experiencing. I don't know. I had this controller for like a couple years, so it was like something different. It wasn't stick drift though. I had like one PS5 controller in my. I've had the. I don't know. When did the PS5 come out? It's been like 4 years since the PS5 has been released, and I've had like one controller with stick drift, and I have thousands and thousands of hours with these controllers, so it's not the worst thing. I've had like 2 or 3 controllers kind of fuck up on me. Like one, like the adaptive part of the trigger just like fucked up. Like I think like the spring just like went out of place. And then, yeah, I'm gonna touch you. No, you're not. Somebody get this guy timed out. No one's touching me. What's a wife and can it be power stanced? 4 years, 4 games. There's a lot of games. Not many games, honestly. I mean, they could have easily just, like not supported any of the PS4 games, but they're still supporting the PS4, which is a good thing. Like the PS4 had like so many exclusives because like the games went backwards compatible, so. So yeah. Fought Moog yet? I have not fought Moog yet. Can I touch your hair? Yeah, sure. What is the best build in Geometry Dash? I've never played Geometry Dash. Maybe a strength build. What the fuck is this game, bro? Like, this boss sucks so much, it's not even funny. I walked into the lava. This boss is so bad. Have I done a summons only run? No. Like, this boss is so shit. So bad. Like, I'll never understand it. Like, I don't understand what their thought process was to have a boss just charge back and forth like this. Oh boy. Do you live in Washington? I swear someone that could be your twin. I don't live in Washington. I live in Sydney, Australia. River, what's up, man? I know I jumped into the lava, but I wasn't talking about the fucking lava. I'm talking about this bullshit fucking charging mechanic shit that just hits you and like knocks you backwards, sends you flying, and just constantly keeps going over and over again. You get hit by his ankle, then you just get sent flying. It's stupid. It's just a shit fucking boss. And then delayed attacks out the ass. The second phase is at least like doable, but it's still like more delayed attack spam. Thank God we have a plus 10 weapons, I don't have to deal with this shit. More delayed attack spam. Okay, let me just... Just die already! Oh my god. How shit is the stance damage on this? That's pretty mid. Pretty mid. Not gonna get you much. I forgot to be recording like the... I don't know. I got like 2 stance breaks this entire run. I think I got a stance break on like... Godbrick. The projectile does do bleed. Yes, that is correct. Let's go to my buddy Alexander and kill him and get my shot of Alexander so we can go kill Malekith better. This is not the grace. This is not the grace. It's not the grace. How much bleed? Not much. Not much. It's like less than 100 for like the entire thing. Let's go see on this dog how much bleed build up we're getting. We're gonna hit him one time. Let's go hit him one time. Let's go hit him one time. I got about 20 bleed build up for like every single projectile. But being that like it only hits like once every like 5 projectiles. Like when you use it like this, it shoots out like what? That's 3 projectiles, only one of those things actually hit. So it's about 100 bleed build up, I guess. For the entire thing. If you hold on to it. It'll like tick 5 times. Might get like a second hit every now and then. Because like it has like an explosion if it hits the ground as well. Like a mini like AoE. And that can has like a second hitbox too. So sometimes it can hit twice. And I think like the larger the boss, the more better the hit detection, I guess. It's kind of weird. Do you go to Moog's Palace to the Consecrated Snowfields in these runs? Yeah. Typically. I mean, sometimes I just teleport straight to Moog. If I'm just not bothered to run. Like this playthrough's already been taking 3 hours. Because like the start of it was like really long. So I might just like teleport to the Moog's Palace instead of running there. With my friend Cheat Engine. Like, whatever. I'll try this up in tomorrow. It looks funny. Yeah, it's funny. I have to kill your doppelganger? I'm not gonna kill my doppelganger. It's fine. I guarantee that I'm prettier than him anyway. Cool. The charges asked to do it like 6 times in a row? Yeah, it's stupid. How do you rate the Dark Souls 3 Astoria's Greatsword? Probably S tier. Insane range, the skill just like cheeses all smaller types of enemies. Like any smaller enemy, it just cheeses them. Like you can script the entire Abyss Watcher's boss fight, like it's just stupid. You actually go check out my my poking marathon. I actually used the Astoria's Greatsword for like the first part. Almost fucked up. I mean, if I have Cheat Engine, it doesn't matter. Even if I kill them, doesn't make a difference. Moveset is fantastic. Yes, it gets the poking heavy attack, right? Well, that sound I like squeaked. Can you do more Soulsborne content? Yeah, after I finish doing my weapon category rankings and stuff, I would do like a couple more build videos for Elden Ring, then I'll go back to more Soulsborne content. Do some like random shit like best builds in across the games, or like I don't know, ranking all like the hammers across every single Souls game or some shit like that, or the top 10 best hammers across the Soul series. Do something like that. We'll see. If you got transported as yourself, what kind of build would your in-game self have? Pure strength, big giant crusher, because I'm a big muscly guy. I don't know, honestly. A war pick. I'm gonna more FP flasks. More FP flasks. Should I go 5 or I go 6? I think we're gonna be 5 or 6. We should be okay. We're not gonna be too bad. We have the shot of Alexander. The war pick, of course. Leave me alone. Kinda just like things. Do you still have your original save from your first playthrough? And do you still play it? I mean, yeah, my main red character where I get all my gameplay and stuff. That's my first playthrough, yeah. I don't like ever play the game casually. Like ever since I finished my first playthrough, my first character, I just use that character to like just do all these testing and stuff like that or get gameplay for videos. And ever since then, I've just been doing these challenge runs. Like just skill-based runs, like level 1 runs. So yeah. I haven't just like sat down by myself and just like played the game casually. I don't do that. Don't do that. What level is this character? We're at 60, 85 right now. What level? Oh, my main character is 150. I just like stayed at 150. What's the best int weapon? Probably the Darkwing Greatsword. Imagine playing games casually. See, we're getting yellow numbers, chat. We're fine. Yellow damage. And we can proc bleed as well. We're gonna be okay. See, if we're fighting Radabeast, it would not be yellow. And he's like a larger target as well, so we're fine. We're okay. Just came to Twitch chat and my aura is decreasing. That's terrible damage. Well, the Howler Shibruri actually got me yellow. It's no longer yellow. What's the best dex weapon? Maybe like a Nagakiba maybe, or like the Bolter Grand Sax is pretty good, or Bloodhound's Fang is kind of more dexterity based, maybe that one. The Bandit's Curve Sword is technically dexterity. It's a bunch of different things. Yeah, where's my bleed proc game? Surely it's gonna bleed proc into the second phase. It's gonna happen. I can smell it. The skill is so expensive if you actually want to do damage. It's on the expensive side. It's like 30 FP for the entire thing. Actually, you know what? Please don't bleed right now. I don't think it is gonna bleed anyway. Still some ways away. Hopefully I can bleed when the second phase starts. How would you rank the dex int weapons? Well, like, probably Wing of Astel, maybe Death Poker, then Moonveil. Maybe Moonveil since, like, the changes to, with the Rolana's cameo, probably Moonveil, then Death Poker. I don't know, they're all, like, just, they all could potentially be top 5 weapons in the game. Like, they're all just, like, really broken. And then probably, the Death Ritual Spear. And I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Oh, the Glintstone Chris. That's probably just after the Death Ritual Spear. The Chris is kind of pure intelligence. Yeah, you kind of go more into intelligence, but like I think the weapon still gets a decent dexterity scaling. I think it's like BC scaling. I think it is. But like if you're building around it, it's pretty much just pure dexterity, or pure intelligence. Cool dog? Yes, cool dog. I'm sure you can smell anything? Yes. That is how my nose works. I think the bleed resets for the second phase, so it's not even gonna like proc bleed because like it's a different model. If it was the same model, it'd probably work, but it's a different model. So his bleeds resets. We could probably still have a proc bleed though. 4 FP flasks. That's okay. Now 3. Stop moving! I tried to roll. I was close. Wasn't sure. It was like a weird distance. I could have used it. I knew it wasn't going to be able to do the full combo. Just walk in towards me. That kind of worked. Wish Glintblade Phalanx lunged as far as the Chris. Yeah, the Chris goes like really far, and like Phalanx and Glintstone Pebble don't really lunge that far. Can you like stay still? I'm like never gonna proc bleed at this rate. He's like missing. Stop missing! Oh, that's not good for me. I have no FP or stamina. We're fine. Eeh. I'd appreciate it if he just didn't move so much. Let me drink my juice. We should be fine still. My buffs have worn off, but 91 damage. I'm just gonna go for the full combo. If I get hit, I get hit. Yeah, I should be okay still. Okay. Two FP flasks. Did he like walk into the pillar? He must have clipped the pillar. It's annoying. Might stay at full health. I want more damage. My 10% more damage. He just keeps moving and his bleed meter keeps resetting. So I was like, I'm never gonna proc bleed. Oh, thank God I could dodge that. It's light over here. Jump up. I don't know why I committed to that. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Heal. That was close. That kind of works. One FP flask left. We're gonna be fine. No bleed proc for us, unfortunately. Die, please. Oh, come on, dude. Just, like, fucking die. I had... Just die already. We did it, though. Easy game. First try. Not a single bleed proc. He's not even that, like, resist to bleed, is he? It's like 500 and something. That's, I guess, pretty resist. I don't know. Mark, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Malekith still got the most aura out of any boss. Probably. Actually, no. Radagon does. Radagon does. Faith, I need damage. Okay, we'll go into 6. Banana Spear, Ash Roar, good? Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. Weapon could be a lot more fun if it did double damage. A lot of like the projectiles just miss. Like I feel like if more of them just hit, it'll obviously just do more damage, proc bleed faster. It would just be like cooking way harder. But it still does pretty well. Still does pretty well. Turns out I have Remnant 2 already from PlayStation Plus. I'm gonna download it later tonight. Nice. I must have missed that month. What's your top 3 favorite bosses? Probably Mesmer, Radagon, and maybe Godfrey. Bok has all the aura? Yeah. Okay. Best boss aesthetic? Best boss aesthetic. Radagon. Cool. Okay, stay still. Let me just proc bleed on you. See how like many of them are missing? No, don't heal. That's fucking cheating. That's gonna not kill me for good. If I could like infinitely hold on to it, it'd be so much better, but I can't infinitely hold on to it. All those fucking missed. Haha, no heals for you. You keep doing that. Cool. Radagon Glazer? I like the fucking boss. I mean, I like it for the same reasons that the questions are being like asked, right? Like, what's your favorite boss? I like fucking Radagon. I mainly like him because of the way that he fucking looks, his animations, his weapon. I just like it. Just like the way it is. Like the way it looks aesthetically. Just. It is what it is. I'll go switch this one for this one. How much better is Elden Beast with Torrent? Better, I guess. Like, you can close in the gap easier when, like, you're just running away. I don't know. It doesn't, like, change up that much. It just makes it, like, a bit less annoying. And like this, you have, like, more opportunities to dodge some attacks pretty easily. Like, the big, like, wave of gold attack that he gets, if you're, like, midway, you can, like, use the horse frames to counter it. Or maybe also all, like, those weird projectile attacks. Even, like, Elden style is pretty easy to dodge as well. I don't know. Does pretty well. But for the most part, you don't really like want to stay on the horse because there's some attacks where you can like hit you out of the horse and you want to be able to dodge. So. You can use Torrent in the Elden Beast? Yeah, you can, as of the DLC releasing, yeah. Cool. It's good for NPCs because I can't dodge them all. It's okay. Still a bad boss? No, I actually like the Elden Beast. I think the Elden Beast is a good boss fight. Like, out of all like the large bosses in this game, it's definitely one of the best ones. Which is not saying much, but... Horseback only playthrough? I've already done one of those. I did a horseback only run. It was like way before. I did like a year ago. But you can go check it out on my VOD channel. It probably is my VOD channel. You can just go type in like horseback only run or mounted only run. Youwy VODs. Just keep doing that, champ. Let me drink this. Thank you. Let me get my stamina back. Let me use this again. Give me a blade proc. Chat, we're cooking him. Perfect RNG. Give me that second phase. Cooked! We're not gonna get a bleed proc though. Never understood where Godfrey was when he was gone. He was at the Badlands. Fighting off people in the Badlands. His wife, Marika, banished him because he killed every worthy enemy, then got nothing to do anymore. What enemies did he fight at the Badlands? The blue dude talisman to go hard? Eh, not really. I think carrying fairly good crest is probably just better. Like every single time that I use it, I save 1 FP. Every single tick saves me 1 FP. And I think just getting more damage. This is gonna just be better as well, because you're saving FP by just getting more damage too, so. I think blue dude talisman's only like useful when you go into like dungeons and shit, so.
I've given thee.
But it still consumes like 30 FP for the entire combo, and like getting a couple more FP back. Every couple seconds. Or 1 FP every couple seconds. I've given thee courtesy enough. Now I fight as Horaloo. Warrior! I said the line. I said it.
Now I fight as Horaloo.
And now he just copied me.
Warrior!
Blue do should be percentage based. Skip the cutscene already? No, we have to listen to his shitty ass line of dialogue. Is he gonna do like the... No, you don't. Go do like the AoE. Okay, maybe not. It's tradition to listen to the entire line. Is he gonna do the transformation? No, he's gonna do that instead. That's actually pretty good. Because you're gonna do the transformation directly after this, and I should be able to get a solid fat kill on this. Yeah. Unfortunately, the thing consumes a decent amount of stamina. And unfortunately, status effect doesn't actually carry around to the second phase. Like, poise damage carries to the second phase, so you can like poise break immediately as soon as a thing starts, but you can't proc status effects. Where you going, champ? You ain't going nowhere. So I got a gold pickled foul foot, and let's go head to Moog. We're not gonna kill this boss right now. We're gonna kill him after I fight Radon. Ever tried the seamless co-op horde mode? I tried the boss rush mode in seamless co-op. Is a horde? What do you mean by that? Is there a horde mode like that fights like waves at enemies? I did not fight that. No. Should I go fight? Do I have vigor? I have vigor. We need about 50 vigor. We're gonna go fight Moog. A Letters sword run? I have not done a Letters sword run. No. Pick up the item. Did you enjoy being the character model for Horaloo? Yeah, it was pretty good. I just stood there, just posed for a couple of things and had my thing on, and they just recorded my, the way I look, and shit like that. Pretty cool. I'll let them use me. The Ash Scales of Faith. I thought you modeled Rani? Yes. I did both. Do I have any golden seeds? Doesn't seem like it. How many flasks do I have? I have 11 already, cool. I thought I had 10 still. We don't need this many. Because we're gonna be able to proc bleed. At least twice. It was unfortunate, I don't know. If status effects carried over to the second phase, I would have been able to proc bleed on both Malekith and Godfrey. But unfortunately, that was not the case. Unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna go to the fucking, the bathroom really quick. I shall return.
rest, Mikola. You must abide alone a while. Welcome, honored guest, to the birthplace of our dynasty.
That's just fucking cheating. That's just cheating. Wait. 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 Okay, now I'm ready. Perfect timing. Gotta do your transformation. It has like, I don't know, I don't understand why the projectiles go like in such fuck off locations sometimes, but I don't know, it doesn't make much of a difference, I guess. Okay, surely he's gonna go transform again after this. That's good for me. That's good for me. That's huge. Now he's gonna go buff again. Nice fat bleed proc. Go buff again. Give me another bleed proc soon. Wait, no. I think it benefited us by spamming here. And again. You have the shackle? Ah, I don't care about the shackle. We're good. Another fat bleed proc. I didn't expect him to do that one because it looked weird because it was on the stairs. These stairs are annoying. Oh my god. Okay, let me heal up. Okay, let me heal up again. Twice, actually. Chair streams my favorite. Get the fuck away from the stairs! Why do you have to do this combo? Can we get away from the stairs, please? Yeah, there we go. Keep walking backwards. There you go, buddy. There we go. It like aims upwards and it might like hit some headshots sometimes. It's pretty cool. Looking like a GG. Get him out of here. Easy game. I didn't even have the ritual sword talisman on. I tried to stay at full health and I didn't even realize I didn't have it on. Anyway, we did it. Ugh, time to like actually sit properly. Okay. Nice. Mo goated by beating the allegations? Yeah, good for him. 125 meta for PvP? Yeah, 125, 150, this around there. People like both of those things. Okay, 50 vigor. Get some more mind going on. Maybe we can go to more healing flasks. And I proc to bleed twice that fight, so that was pretty good. Pretty good. We don't need this many flasks. We go to 8 of those. Okay. Have you talked to Chase the Bro? I have not communicated to like any other like content creators, no. Actually, unironically, the only other content creator that I think I've talked to, like actually messaged, is VODS. It's like the only one. And it's like, just the biggest one as well. Only one. So yeah. Like, I've been in chats of some people, like some streamers and shit, so. Tired as fuck. August Pepe. You have a wonderful sleep. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Is the run going right? The run's doing pretty well. It's not that bad. Not that bad. It's looking like an A tier weapon. I gotta go look at the damage numbers, see what it's like with a pure faith build compared to like a sacred infused like Messmer soldier spear. Or like the Silurius tree. We're gonna see what the damage difference is like. If it's actually pretty good, then might be okay. You know, like 10% of the lore and all the people that you talk to as a lore guy. Yeah, Vadi's like commented on my some of my videos and stuff. He likes my content. He like reached out to me and stuff. I think it was like try to discuss things about before the DLC came out because he thought I was gonna get early access, but I didn't. But we talked about some like things because obviously he's really passionate about the games. He likes the combat and stuff. He doesn't just like talk about lore. Like he likes everything about the games. He's a very big gameplay fan. Are you friends with Mr. Beast? Yes. Please map fragments. It helps me orient. Helps you, but I'm the one playing. Why do you need to know where to go? I don't really bother. I just like forget to pick them up. I don't know. I didn't need to. How does it feel being a YouTuber? It's pretty cool. I like being able to just like not have a real job. It's great. Any ideas if you and Vadi live in similar parts of Australia? Yes. I don't know exactly where he lives, but in terms of like suburb and shit like that, but I know what city he lives in. Opinion on KSI. He's a man-child. Is he? I don't know. I've never seen a single KSI video in my entire life, honestly. I've seen like some like clips or some shit that's when I scroll through like some YouTube shorts or stuff. Or like fucking Instagram reels and shit like that. I saw like some stupid like reaction video or something. I don't know. Yeah, but other than that, I don't really watch his content. Are you at all interested in playing the first Berserker Kazan? Is that like that anime like Sekiro game? It would be weird if you said I know exactly where he lives. Yeah. It's like, yeah, me and him, we hang out all the time. Me and Vadi, best friends. I go hang out at his house. Have dinner every now and then. Do you actually use YouTube Shorts when you're not posting? I don't really think I watch much YouTube Shorts. I think it's mainly just Reels. If I'm ever like doom scrolling, it's just Reels. So, yeah. I don't really know, like, I don't know. I don't really watch any, like, YouTubers, you know? Like, any, like, YouTube personalities, I don't really know. Don't really, like, watch much content of. Like, maybe some, like, streaming personalities. Like, I've seen some stuff of, like, fucking... I don't know, I've seen, like, highlights and clips and videos of, like, I don't know, like, Soda Poppin' or, like, XQC, Miskiff or some shit like that. I've seen stuff. Of some bigger streamers and shit. So yeah. Please react to the thick of it on stream. I'm not gonna react to that video. I didn't get to listen to the song there. YouTube Shorts is for degenerates? Maybe. If you could choose one unique weapon to have a non-unique Ash, what would it be? One unique weapon to have a non-unique ash. What do you mean by that? Can I hit him from up here? Hell yeah. Get them all. Fuck them all up. It actually like goes through targets as well. It's pretty cool. Anyway, we can rest. What's my skibidi? +3, cool. What weapon would you like to be infusible? Oh, like what's unique weapon would I like to be infusible? Oh. Probably, I would say that Great Club, but the Blood Fiend's kind of already does that. Probably the Serpent Bone Blade. That's probably like the one like weapon that you can't infuse that I'd like to be infused. Probably that one. Would be cool. Would you play Dead Space Remake for Halloween? Maybe. It's in a list of things to do for a Halloween stream. Whether it be like something Soulsborne related, or the fashion stream, or playing Dead Space, we'll see. If you're forced to use one weapon type for all of the FromSoft games forever, what would you pick? Hammers. I'm not gonna react to the song. Go away. All crystal weapons? Yeah, the crystal weapons. I don't know. They should have had unique fucking skills. But them being infusible would have been cool as well. Yeah, I'm playing Nier Automata again for next week's variety stream. It might take a few streams, so I might go play it next week as well. And hopefully finish it off on that third stream, and then we'll go play something different. Might be in time for Halloween to do. Get him! Get him! Get him! Close. Close. If you could have one trick weapon that you could physically use in real life, which would it be? One trick weapon? I love the... Did I light the Grace? I did. You know, since I'm here, I might as well go pick up this Scatter Tree Fragment. I love the Beast Claws. Beast Claws are so cool. They seem fun. And they don't really seem like too heavy. I think everything else I won't be able to wield it. What's up, Ears? How things, man? How's the run going? Not too bad. Not too bad. Swarm of Flies or Blood Boon? I actually like Blood Boon better. Because Blood Boon just procs bleed faster. And for like less FP. Like the downside of Blood Boon is that you have to like throw it at the ground. But like you can just like free aim it, throw it at the ground. If enemies just walk into it, they're just gonna be like, you know, taking more damage. I think Swarm of Flies got nerfed a bit too hard, but it still does pretty well. So if like enemies that are airborne and I don't know. And the thing is, Swarm of Flies, once it makes contact, it stops there. And if enemies like are running around a whole bunch, it's gonna be kind of shit. Whereas at least for Swarm of Flies, it has like a much wider AoE, so you can kind of like bait an enemy in towards it. So actually like Blood Boon better as like a low damaging option that can just proc bleed. They're gonna complement your other types of things. If you're using like a bleed, like a Blood Flame spell type of build or some shit like that, you could just like throw out Blood Boon at the beginning, have the boss like walk into it, they'll take a bunch of bleed build up, then just use your other types of incantations to like proc bleed on top of it. It could be like a nice comboing type of spell. Blood Flame Talons. Well, it's different application. Different application, so. Just walk in towards me. Don't... Oh, you're such a penis. Okay, don't jump, just walk towards me. I said don't jump. Just walk towards me. Let's go use an FP flask. taking that big boy damage. He's gonna do the second phase already. That's fine. Stamina back. Run this way. Go transform. Thank you. Almost jumped a bit too early. That's fine. I love random AoE attacks. I'll go walk into this one. That might be bad for me. Dodge that one. I was way too late on that. Because I dodged it, didn't actually strafe it. I wasn't paying attention. This might be good. If you go transforms after this. Nice. We got a blade proc. That's good. That should not have hit me. I think I dodged too early anyway. My fault, as I could listen and do like max damage. It's fine. Dodge that one. Thank you. Do the kill. Oh, that I didn't dodge that. That's gonna miss, right? Go with a double chuck here. Is this gonna be like the combo? No. Can you like not be like this, please? Actually, I'm gonna get the attack off first and then dodge the second one. Never fucking mind. My back was to the wall. Thank God. He was about to do like the whole like crazy ass combo. I probably would have died there. Oh. That was not that bad. Maybe one day you'll summon Freya. Do you remember the maddest you've been in a boss fight? Oof, maddest I've been in a boss fight. I don't know. I've been pretty mad at boss fights. Should have went into Vigor instead, actually. That's fine. He's always mad? I'm not always mad. Has been consistently first trying the Divine Beast lately? Yeah, no, it still sucks. I still don't like it. Youwy, you're such a baddie. Thank you, Manny. Maybe sometimes. I get mad at Radon not because it's difficult, I just hate him. Sure. He's like the Hulk. A lot of people just use poise armor, optimize the tools to min-max random pieces for the best results. Oh, damn. You look real pretty today. Thank you, Kaka. Thank you, man. What happened to Radabeast? We didn't fight him yet. We're gonna go fight him afterwards, because, like, I don't know. It's just gonna be shit. We'll go get as high as level as we possibly can, then go fight him. I gotta try and work on my Great Spear video today. It might not be up for today. We'll see. Depends. Depends on how it is. I might just do it for upload it for tomorrow. Have a little break because I gotta go work on the halberds next anyway, and that's gonna take a while too. Because there's like fucking 18 or 19 halberds. Might do a halberd run tomorrow. And maybe might potentially do like a Ramina's Purification run. Might use the halberd, the pole blade of the bud. Maybe. Stop blocking. What are your followers been asking PvP questions? Thank you for helping out with the PvP questions, One Wing. Dodge that one. Which game is the worst? Dogs? Probably Dark Souls 3. Has teleporting dogs, so it sucks. But all the dogs suck. I don't know. If I had to rank the dogs based on how annoying they are, probably Dark Souls 3, then probably this game, then probably Bloodborne, then probably... Yeah, Demon Souls could be pretty rough. Dark Souls 1 dogs, because of Capra Demon. And the fire dogs are like really small and annoying as fuck as well. Lower Undeadburg in general. Makes anybody who hates dogs. Fuck, hold up. Okay, wait. Is Dark Souls 1 dogs worse? Demon Souls dogs are annoying, but there's not many dogs in Demon Souls, right? There's like the ones in Area 2 and some parts of Area 1. But they're annoying though. Sekiro dogs are fine because you can just like one-shot them with a shuriken. Like every shuriken can just like one-shot a dog, they're just fine. And you can just like deflect them and instantly stance break them as well, so like you can just like spam block. Basically, if you have like a shield, like dogs aren't really that big of a deal. It's pretty part of the reason why Sekiro dogs aren't that big a problem. Sekiro also has like the lightning dogs that like shoot out lightning balls. But you can like lightning reversal them, pretty funny. But like even like other souls, like even Liza P has annoying dogs. Even like Lords of the Fallen has annoying dogs. I think the most like annoying enemy in Liza P might be the dog. Little, thank you for the follow. What's up? But even Bloodborne dogs suck. It's like always so fast, just run around too much. Get them all! I'm sorry. Run away! Did I do a weed cutter run? I have not done a weed cutter run yet, no. I'm giving my cat belly rubs. Hell yeah. Give your cat some belly rubs from me too. Would it be better to not rune farm early until 150 or not? Would it be better to rune farm early until 150? For what? Like trying to enter the DLC? Nah. I mean, if you like playing the entire game, kill all like the base game bosses, kill a bunch of like random dungeon bosses and stuff, and have like the gold scarab talisman equipped for all of them, you can easily be like 120 to 130. And that could be enough to go to the DLC. As long as you have 60 vigor, should be fine. Circus Show, thank you for the follow. Gameplay is very satisfying to see, so I follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But now I better fight Rolana, so it might be downhill from here, so... Azuria, what's up? Run is going well. Run is going well. Cyrus, what's good? Wait a minute. Okay, cool, we have +4. But it didn't actually upgrade. Okay. We might be okay. Is she gonna like just pop up at me? Oof, she did, yeah. This might be pretty annoying. I mean, thankfully, like, you don't have to get stuck in a long animation, you know? You can, like, just cancel it. I'd rolled sideways instead of forwards. I could do this all day. I had no stamina. You're gonna let me drink this, right? You're such a... It's fine. Let me just heal up. Let me just use this for a sec. I have 2 FP flasks left. Should be okay still. Can you, like, do something, please? Okay. Go to the second phase. Do it. She listened to me. I have to go use this again. Dodge the fire pillars. That's okay, that kind of works. Don't hit anything. Nice. Do the follow-up? Okay, I expected the follow-up and then I still ended up missing the dodge. I dodged to the right and not to the left, so I couldn't punish it. I couldn't punish it. I rolled too early. I rolled too early. I rolled too early. I shouldn't have rolled to begin with. That's fine. It just like threw me off because like they were gonna be at different timings. If I was gonna dodge the main projectile attack, I was gonna get hit by the follow-up AoE. So like it was just like a weird timing. I don't know. Just like I don't know. Josh Allen, thank you for the follow. Wait, I forgot to buff. English is my first language, so I don't understand everything. That's fine. Boss fight's easy enough. We'll be okay. Can I not be shit at the game? That'd be fantastic. Don't dodge. That's cheating. Chat, she's cheating. How did I die? Okay, let me drink this. Oh my goodness, God forbid I actually drink my blue flask. Oh, you're so annoying. She's not moving. Nice. The Josh Allen? It's the Josh Allen. It's the real one. Go to your second phase. Oh, she's not going to her second phase. Nice. Now you go to your second phase? Can I get a bleed proc here? Might be okay. I should have... That was such a mistake. That was such a mistake, dude. That was such a mistake. Why didn't I dodge? That was such a mistake. I don't know. I tried to outspace it. Oh, she hit me once and then... When she like does the phalanx attack, it just like throws me off so much. I just like, all my brain cells just go out the window. I'm like, what do I do? Anyone recommend a good fun weapon for a true soul level 1? A club. Do you ever misclick an attack for these runs? Not really, no. Wait. Oh, yeah, that was... Okay, that's not fair. That's not fair. And of course, I'm not at full health. Just stop. Stop moving. Stop. See ya, Kaka. You have a good one, man. That's fine. You don't have to dodge now, right? You don't have to do that. Thank you. I had no stamina. Okay, I need to stop being bad at the game. Living in skin, thank you for the follow. Okay, stay still. Okay, actually, like, oh, of course you're buffing as soon as you did that attack. That's like so cringe. Do the magic one. None of this makes any sense. None of it makes any sense. I think I was too far away. I think I was like one step away from like actually just being able to just dodge those attacks. We do a Fire Knight's Greatsword run. A Fire Knight's Greatsword. No. It did not get patched. I just think I was just... I don't know. It's just inconsistent. I shouldn't bother with it. It's the correct play though. I think I was like just one step away. That's why. Fine. It's raining. Fire damage is gonna be less. It's fine. I plan on getting hit anyway. Okay. Okay. Girl, I'm gonna need you to stay still. That works. That's fine. That's okay. Just a little bit of damage at a time. Thank God the recovery frames are quick. Oh, do the follow-up. Thank you. I'm going to use an FP flask here. No, dodge better, you buffoon. She's doing it again. Okay, I gotta heal this time. Double chug. This might be bad for me. Oof, that was close. Is she gonna buff? No. Oh, nice, nice. Now she's gonna go to the second phase, right? Surely. And again. That was silly. Okay. That lets me heal. That's fantastic. Keep doing that for me. That's great. Oh, she did an attack while she's doing that as well. Aren't you nice? Aren't you nice? That was great. Okay, so let me use this. She let me get back into my rhythm as I just get hit. I fucked up. Stop. Girl, chill. Why didn't you do the follow-up? Do the follow-up? Thank you. That should miss me, right? Yeah, cool. Oh, she's not doing the follow-up, chat. Oh, I might be. I could dodge that. That was close. Being really like annoying. Is she gonna do like the... Okay, cool. She might do like the moon attack after this maybe. Yeah. Sometimes you just know. I gotta use an FP flask here actually. Now that one makes a little bit less sense. That one makes less sense. I was like literally pressed up against her body. I wasn't even moving any more forward. I couldn't walk any more forward. And I got hit by every single one. That one makes less sense. I think it was patched. Because I did it in patch 1.1 fine. I did like a few days ago. Do you need to crouch that? No, you can just stand there. Maybe my ass was too big. Makes less sense. Okay, just stay still. Did I get a single bleed proc that entire fight? I think I did. We need to be more aggressive. Well, if she keeps doing that, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Keep doing that. That's great. That's gonna hit me. That was a mistake. Is she gonna go buff? I'm scared. Okay, good thing I didn't. Oh, we could be able to clap her here. This is good. We might be able to get a bleed proc as well. We just dodge it instead. I have no stupid stamina. Every time. As long as I didn't die, it's fine. fine. It's okay.